live button. Alrighty, and that should be everything. Sweet. I'm gonna need your help to figure out if the audio is good, and then we could do more formal introductions. We won't be really starting in earnest until about 4 o'clock anyways. It started, I think. Starting, I think. Yes, you are right, Zelda, and it is starting. The late pirate. You know, I'm about to drop kick you. I'm about to drop kick that person who just said I'm a late pirate. Who said that? Monkey poo. You are now being put in timeout for 1 minute for your crimes against the bread pirate. Happy New Year, everybody. It's great to hear from all of you. Yes, Link was stopping me from streaming. It is true. Esta verdad. Mi amigo es mal. Oh, gee, what's happening here? I gotta move that. Oh, well, that's silly. That doesn't look right at all. That doesn't look right at all. It's like, it's all messed up. Well, how can I fix this? The chat's like, it's disgusting. Well, maybe we could just like make it really small. There you go. Now it's aesthetically pleasing. This is great. This is an accomplishment we can all be proud of. I'm kidding. We're not gonna leave it like that. Let me try and fix this. We gotta click that, and I have to click the black box there, and we're gonna move these over. I'm gonna fix this. I'm fixing it. Everything is okay. Do not panic. Now is not the time to panic yet. That's the key. It's not the time to panic yet. It will be soon enough, because this, as everybody knows, Zelda 1 is kind of a crazy game. Whoa! Natalie Smith. Nathan, I don't know how to say that name. Nathaniel. Oh, it's Nathaniel. Nathaniel Smith. I've been waiting to do this for a while. Good luck with the game. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everybody. Let's get some claps in the chat. Nathaniel's is like funding my college loans right now. Phenomenal. Thank you so much. I didn't even tell you guys what the thing is today, and you're already donating. Cause I want to do little cutesy things for donations, like little goals. And the goal this time is if you donate a certain amount of money, then I eat a slice of bread. It was gonna be $3 per slice of bread, but then I'm eating like, if you donated $15, I mean like a lot of bread. I mean, that's my whole thing. I don't have any bread left if I eat it all right now. You single-handedly like made me lose all of my bread for the stream. I have no bread left for the stream. You stole it all from everybody, Nathaniel. All at once? Okay, I'll have to try that. We'll try that after we start the stream. Eat the bread. Eat the bread. Okay, it's gonna take me a second to get set up. I'm still adjusting. I'm still adjusting. This is my first time streaming in a little while, you know. It's been a hot minute. Okay. One question. Can people hear the game? You can't see the game, but can you hear the game? That's key. Yes. Yes, you can. Is the game too loud? Like, let me test something up. Like, is this loud? Yeah, it's balanced perfectly. A teeny bit loud. No, it's not loud. I'm turning it down just a little bit. Just a wee bit. There we go. A few decimals. Because if some people are saying it's perfect and some people are saying it's too loud, then it's got to be turned down a little bit. But if some people are saying it's too loud and some people are saying it's too quiet, then it's perfect. Yeah. Okay, cool. So let's switch over to the game, and we'll get that set up in just a second. What button do I click here? PC? Yes. Oh, and it's a black screen. Great. He's not showing anything. What happened? Come on. Help me out here. Throw me a bone. Where did it go? My game is gone. It exists. It's just not showing. What happened? Let me try this again. It's still not working. Okay. Well, that's odd. Let's do that. No, it still didn't fix it. Wow, great. What if I delete it and then undo and bring it back. And it's still gone. Okay, well, this is why I started the stream 15 minutes earlier than 4, so that people could roll in and I could do tech issues if we have any. Unfortunately, the game is not functioning. Why? Why would the game not function? Oh, I wonder if it needs to be translated. Transforms. Oh! You know, it also could be I have something blocking it? No. No, that's not it. And you know, the sub chat isn't working, the chat isn't working either. Why is the chat not working? These are all very strange times we live in. Oh, well, the chat box is about to pop in. Yeah. It's okay, guys. If it's a little bit broken, it's all gonna be good in just a second. Bright side, chat is fixed. We have the chat. That's a bonus. That's a good thing. Well, what if we go to settings here? No, that's not it. Is that it? No, that's not it. Capture cursor, no. See, this worked right before the stream, and now it doesn't work. This is very fishy. What if I... Well, I guess I'll just, no, I don't want to delete it. We'll have to try. We're gonna add a new source, and we're going to call it game capture, add source. And it's not capturing it either. Okay. Well, you know what we can try? Let's try shutting the game off and starting it over. Maybe that'll fix it. Is it detecting it? Now it's detecting it. We fixed it. I just had to reset it for some reason. Wow, streaming. Is the music loud? Is the music too loud again? Somebody said, that music! And they're saying it very loud. Yeah, this is a completely legal version of the game. We'll go with that. Somebody asked that in the chat. Well, we'll say this is completely legal. Okay, now we have to do a few transform things. We have to center it. Boom. And then we have to stretch. There we go. There we go. That's it. We did it. Make it louder. Okay, we can make it a little bit louder. Can you hear the game? I'm not gonna be able to hear this. You guys gotta help me out here. It is not Zelda on the screen. Who said that? Gaming Plus 28. It looks like Zelda on the screen. This is not Zelda. This is Link. It's Zelda's sister. My word. Ooh, silly. Make it louder so we can't hear you, said Bruce Tunes. Yeah, that would be an excellent idea. Unfortunately, I am not I'm not able to do that right now. Yeah, apologies. I just drank tea and it was spectacularly hot. Okay, we're gonna wait 4 minutes and then we're gonna get started in earnest. We got everything fixed right before then. That's perfect. Let's go. Yeah, so thank you for everybody who is here to help with the tech issues. And for the future, I will try and do the same thing where we start 15 minutes early just to hash out tech issues, and then we start at the top of the hour. That way people can also roll in. I think it's a good system. If you have any questions right now, I'm not distracted, so this would be a perfect time to ask me anything. Isn't that Lakitu? A Lakitu? I don't see any Lakitus around here. Somebody said, oh, it's Evie. I remember you. You said, I got an awesome Tingle plush for Christmas. Phenomenal. How far do you think you'll get? Said Nathaniel. I have no idea. I have no idea. We're gonna play as long as we can, probably 2 hours, and see how far we get. This isn't a very long game, but it's easy to get bogged down by the difficulty spike that occurs later in the game. So, it's possible we'll get to the 4th or 5th dungeon. That's a good theory. When is your next video, says Kid Wayman. This is a video, right? This is it! No, obviously you mean long-form content. I was going to release a Zelda video about the first Legend of Zelda game this week, but it became a bit more ambitious than I expected. So now, that video is being pushed off to next week, and this is going to be this week's video. One of my goals this year is to upload at least one new thing each week, whether that's a live stream or a long-form video. And that's very ambitious, but if I can keep that New Year's resolution going for at least 2 months, then I believe that the steam will pick up and it'll go like a snowball down a hill. It'll just carry itself. That'll be great. Is there a piano in the background? It looks like to me. No piano. I have an old computer sitting on a coffee table over there. That's not a piano though. And I have a dresser here. This is my dresser. I've got all sorts of random things on it. Like this is a decoration I made once, and at like a glass exhibit nearby, and it looks pretty ugly. It's pretty ugly. It's just, yeah, it's bad. So we're not gonna use this. This is bad. I'm gonna throw that out. I was 10 or so when I made that. I have a plate here too. It's just a paper plate. I could eat bread on it, so that's good. Oh, so did anybody else ask any other questions? Burton, I was on walk touching grass when I got the notification for the stream. You're a villain. Haha, sorry, Swack. You're not allowed to touch grass. You have to watch my live stream. Get dunked on. Yeah, it does look like a Korok seed. That funny thing from earlier looks like a horribly dilapidated, texture-broken Korok seed. I agree. Is it possible to get Wind Waker on the Switch? Says Carifibation. Sure, we'll assume that's how that is supposed to be pronounced. Yeah, sure you can. Anything's possible. As long as Nintendo uploads it and we want to talk about doing it legally. Yeah, no, right now, obviously you can't. Where is your Bark Amiibo? Oh, he's right here. He's here, he's chilling. We'll pull him out. You could see him, I believe, right? That's it. Oh, no, wait, no, you can't see him. Ugh, he's a little bit too low. I gotta lift my whole microphone up. Do I have any book that is that thick? I probably do, right? I probably have a book that is exactly the thickness I need to set it on top of that. One moment, I'm gonna find a book. Like, I have thick books. This is too thick. If we want to see the Bark Amiibo, it needs to be up by just about like 3 inches. And this is more than 3 inches. This is a volume library. All of human knowledge is tucked in this singular book. So we're not using this one. But I think I have a textbook from college that'll work. Yeah, it's in here somewhere. Don't you guys worry. Where's my? I have a book on HTML coding. That one would do it. Is it here? No. Is it? It's back on my bookshelf. It's gotta be on my bookshelf. Where is it? Oh, I found it. This is it. This is the book. This has got to be it. Right? Let's test this out. That's not quite high enough. No, I'm gonna find a thicker one. Well, I need just a little bit more. No. I've got it. Okay, we're gonna combine 2 books. We're gonna use my HTML coding book, and then we're gonna put this on top of it. Take a guess what this is. Boom! The Legend of Zelda Hyrule Historia. Classic. We will lift this up, place it right there, and now we can see Bark. Now Bark can join us for the stream. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Classy. Okay. So, thank you everybody who's arrived. It's now 4:02, so let's get into this for realsies. My name is the Bread Pirate, and today we are going to be playing through the original Legend of Zelda as far as we can. Hopefully, my goal would be we can complete the 5th dungeon of the game by the end of this stream. That would be a wonderful goal because it's not a very long game. You can get through the first half of it very quickly. The second half of it bogs down quite a lot, though, because of the difficulty spike. there are a few notoriously difficult dungeons in this game that we will hopefully persevere through, which I mean, I have to persevere through because I'm trying to collect footage for a video I want to upload very, very soon on the channel. Hopefully next week. It'll be a fact video about 13 retro facts on the original Legend of Zelda, and you might even get a sneak peek on some of them while we are here. So, here we are. This is Link. The classic little booger, you know him as. Pretty cute guy. Yeah. Are there any questions before we start? How this is gonna go? Some people are asking, is this a legal copy of the game? Of course I own a legal copy of the game. I'm just not gonna confirm nor deny that this is that copy of the game. I own it for the Wii, I own it for the Wii U, and I have it on, where's that booger? Where's that booger at the gamepad thing? Where's the Game & Watch? I have that around here too. Wait, I'm gonna go grab that. Yeah, and I have it on this thing. This was the 35th anniversary Game & Watch that they released 2 years ago now. I have it on this, but I don't really want to play the game on this for you guys, because, like, you can't see this. In fact, it's dead. It's out of batteries. So I have to fix that. Like, imagine me streaming like this. Guys, I'm playing the game. We're not doing that. No. That's absurd. Okay, so we're not playing with that. Instead, we're playing through another means, which I will not confirm. Is this a video game, says Swack. Yes, this is a video game. Will the title of the stream come true? Yes, it will. It will inevitably come true, a lot. The exact number, not necessarily, but we will die a horrible amount of times in many horrible ways. That is inevitable. Now, I am curious, why is it not focused? Oh. I'm noticing something. The live stream is not focusing on my face. It's focusing on Bark. The camera, my webcam, is not focusing on me. It's focusing on this little guy. So now I am blurry. Why would you do this to me? Why can I not be in focus? Why this guy? This is ridiculous. This is outrageous. It's unfair. How can I be the streamer and not be the one you're focusing on? Okay, what if I move him around? What if I, It's not getting any better. It's not getting any better. He gets priority. I can tell. He's getting priority by just the slightest amount. He is a little bit more in focus than I am. This is this is terrible. I can't live with the reality that I am now being showed up by a plastic toy that terrorizes me in video games. Anyways, with that introduction out of the way, let us begin. Here's a treat. Oh, wait a minute. What the frick? Why is it black again? Why did it do that? Why does it keep doing this? Okay, we're gonna exit and we're gonna start it over again. Can you see it now? No, you can't see it. It's not allowed for some reason. That's what I get for playing it not on my Game & Watch. That's what happens when you try and play video games without your Game & Watch. Freaking silly. What if I go to video? No. Yeah, capture specific window. Capture specific window. Capture specific window. You know, we had this all figured out just a minute ago. We did, it's true. Well, I guess we could play like this. Is this a problem? I could see the game and you guys could just watch me play a game. Right? Yeah. That's functional. I see nothing wrong with that. We could also, you could just see Streamlabs. Oh. No, you can't even see that. Wait a minute. This is a bug with, this is not a bug my software. This is a bug with Streamlabs. Oh, interesting. What if I remove that and then undo? I wonder if there's a better software for this. I could do video capture device? No, that doesn't make sense. Window capture, game capture, display capture, browser source capture. Well, what if I do window capture? What happens if I do this? Well, it's not the worst thing in the world. It kind of is, but like this is functional. But then you guys like see this stupid white bar here. That's dumb. I don't know where I am. I don't know what's going on. It worked right before the stream, and now it is not working. I'll have to, let me try exiting out and starting it over one more time and see if it works. Okay. Okay. Still not working. Great. You know, you think you have it all figured out. Okay. We're gonna figure this out. I just need to go back to that thing from earlier. What about, well, you could do scene capture. Nah, that doesn't help me. No. What if I add another game capture? Nah, it doesn't fix it. Oh. Does that fix it? No, it doesn't fix it. No. Well, I'll be darned. I'm sorry, guys. I thought I had this all figured out. Just talk amongst each other for one moment. The captain is busy. He's suffering. Like, this works, but then it's like, yeah, how do I get this to look right? Well, I could do that. And then I could right-click, transform, center horizontal, and right-click. Well, that's a little bit stretched, isn't it? That's a little bit stretched. That works. Okay, we'll try that. Transform and then center horizontal. Okay. Is there any problem with viewing it like this? Does anybody have any complaints? That's good enough. I heard somebody say this is good enough. I'll take it. It's good enough. There. Awesome. We can work with this. Yeah, okay. Welcome, guys. We finally figured out how to live stream. It took me a while. Only lost 10 viewers. Let's go. Okay. So yeah, these are all the items we can get in the game. There's gonna be like a dramatic reveal where I say like, this is the Legend of Zelda, and you got to see the epic title screen, but now it's just like, the whole moment is gone. Did anybody say anything insightful in chat that can save this moment from disaster? So you guys like Hollow Knight, says Angus. Yeah. Well, there we go. That's the cool title screen. That's the one I was gonna show you guys, and it didn't work. My word, my Lanta. Well, this was a disaster, says Larry Plant. I agree. We just gotta move on from this, because yeah, we're moving on. So we gotta make a save file. Part of that means we need to actually name our save file. So what should we name it as? Oh yeah, I do need to eat the bread, don't I? Don't worry, we'll eat the bread after I start the game itself. Technical difficulties come first. Lonk, bread. Ooh. Answer your last question. Oh, is this a video game? Says Swack, yes, this is a video game. It is a game that is played via a video. Somebody says Loaf is a good name. Zelda. I'm not naming the character Zelda because, well, a lot of you know what happens if you name the character Zelda, right? Bad stuff happens if you name the character Zelda. Yeah, you get hard mode if you enter Zelda. When the developers were making the original game, they accidentally used half of the memory they were supposed to for the dungeons. So they decided to make a second mode of the game to use up the rest of that memory, and they called it Second Quest. And you can unlock it by either completing the first game or by naming your character Zelda. And if you do that, then you start the hard mode of the game. And I'm not ready for that. I am not emotionally prepared. So yeah, we had a lot of name suggestions I like. Loaf Lonk was a good one. Bark is pretty funny. Let's eliminate this character. Oh, wait a minute. I clicked the wrong button. Also, fun fact, in Japanese, for this game, the word elimination is actually the word kill. They use the word kill for when you're deleting your save file. So it gives off the impression that you are literally destroying this person's existence, a Link's existence, in that save file. That's a fun one. So I guess we're gonna go Bark. Where's their K? K's to the right. There we go. Look, we've had no deaths on this save file. This is great. Welcome, guys. This is the original Legend of Zelda, the first one, the one that started it all. I don't even have a sword. I got nothing. Squat. We got, zilch. We have a spot for our inventory in the top right. We have a hole that tells us what inventory thing we have equipped right now. That's to the left. We have the Triforce, which is empty right now. We don't own any part of the Triforce at the moment. And then we have the other parts that are below that, which tell us stuff like how many rupees we have, how many keys we have, bombs, hearts, natural stuff. We can get 16 hearts maximum in this game, not nearly as many as in Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom, which are kind of insane. But it should be good. 100 deaths? We're not speedrunning that. Touch a dungeon, says Larry Plant. That's an awesome idea. How fast can we touch a dungeon in every Zelda game? And funny, there's a YouTuber, what's their name? Game Essays. There's a guy named Game Essays on YouTube who makes Zelda videos. And he needed to make a video about reviewing every dungeon in the game. And he wanted to say, like, yeah, I want to do a video where the speed run, it's like a speed run to see how fast you can get to every dungeon in the game. And I said, just do what Jup does. What's that guy's name? The duck guy. I'm forgetting the name off the top of my head. It's in the back of my mind. Yeah, like, do what the duck guy does. Jorts, thank you, not Jorts. Jup and Jorts are two different people, but I know both of them. I get their names confused. Jorts does the challenges to see how fast you can touch grass or water in Mario games. And I said, just do that for Zelda. Why not? And then he made it, and it ended up being his most popular video. So I am very proud of that moment. I helped that kickstart a man's career. Sort of. I mean, he already had a career. I just basically, like, nudged him in the right direction for one other thing. So look, guys, these are Octoroks. Remember these guys? I'm so hungry I can eat an Octorok. This is where it started. This is it. Look at him. He's so cute and cuddly. You can actually block their attacks with a shield. So the shield is functional in this game. I'm gonna wait for him to try and shoot me. Shoot me! Oh. Look at that! Look at that! It's great. Oh, and yes, this is the thing that inspired Guardians in Breath of the Wild, says... Wait, who said that? Somebody said that. Oh, Super Among Us Bros. Yeah, this is the thing that inspired Guardians. They took the design and they just blew it up on a large scale. Now, another fun fact about this game that I just learned very recently, even though I've beaten this game before, is that if you leave one enemy alive on the screen, then when you go back to a previous screen, apparently it will stay permanently just one enemy until you kill that enemy. I don't know how long that lasts, but I hope we can test that while we're streaming today. Another thing we could do is we could stop at shops. Boy, something will ya? Right, love that. We don't have any money, though. Unfortunately, we've gotten very unlucky with the drops right now. And then we can also fight some water enemies here. These are Zora. Yeah, remember those guys? Those guys that you think are really cool in Breath of the Wild? They kind of look like your mom right now. Oh, snap! I'm sorry, that was a little bit rude. Yeah, they don't look very, very pretty this time around. They're very, yeah, River Zora. They are technically called River Zora in this game. They are a different breed. Oh, here's something interesting. The color of water is different in this area. For some reason, it's red here, but blue here. What is that about? I have never noticed that before. So the question must be asked, okay, so what do we do? How do we start the game? Right, like we're wandering around, we got a sword, and we know that if we get money, we can buy stuff. I have 1 rupee right now, that's hardly anything to work with. So what do we do? Well, one thing we could do is we could explore the overworld for a while in hopes of finding some money, and then we could buy supplies before we jump into dungeons. However, the first dungeon is actually not very far away from the start of the game, and it's also not very difficult. And we could get a very handy item in there called the boomerang, which will help us immensely because it can stun enemies. And look at this guy. Like I said earlier, we killed all but one of the enemies on the screen, and it still remembers that. Yeah. This is not a tutorial, it's just, if anybody's never played this game before, this is like a culture shock, am I right? This is a totally different experience to Breath of the Wild. But one of the cool things I love about this game is how this game really did inspire Breath of the Wild in so many different ways. You know, we like to say that Breath of the Wild is the spiritual successor to Zelda 1, and I would go as far as to say it's a reimagining of Zelda 1, just in the 3D space. It's almost a 1-to-1 copy in some ways. The one difference is that Breath of the Wild is a sandbox, and this game isn't really a sandbox, it's more like a maze. And that is a key distinction, which is lost when you get to Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild doesn't make that same distinction. It just says like, nope, you don't have walls in the world. You just have, how do I say it? Zones. You have zones which blend into each other. Yeah. Actually, Omega Dan Kong, that's an interesting comment. This is a sandbox maze. It's a maze that you could do anything you want in, but it is a maze. Where Breath of the Wild is, you know, you could climb over walls. There are no walls. All right, welcome. This is Dungeon 1-1. Now, as everybody knows, the first thing you should do when you get to Dungeon 1-1 is leave Dungeon 1-1. And then promptly re-enter Dungeon 1-1, and as you will see, the very first door is now unlocked. There is a very fishy bug that happens here, and I want to make a video on that someday, where if you enter the dungeon and then exit and re-enter it, then for some reason it registers it as being unlocked, the first door, meaning you can skip getting this key. But we're gonna still get this key because this key will help us later on and skip one that would be otherwise harder. Yeah, furiously take notes, Nikki. Do it. Take some notes. And yes, I did touch a dungeon, Larry. We did it. Can you wait for me to get there? I had to reset my progress, says Gunner. It's okay, it's a short game and I'm gonna take a lot of detours. You'll be able to catch up. This room, I believe, has a map or compass, right? There we go. It's just another key. Not particularly helpful. Unfortunately, we're a little low on health, but we'll be fine, I assure you. If there's anything I am, it is good at games. We're gonna just take it very patiently, very slowly. Also, is it only me? I used to imagine that the skeletons in this dungeon wielded cutlasses, but I just realized recently that their sprite looks more like a dagger than a cutlass. It's just the weird angle that it goes at. But yeah, these are actually Stalfos. So Stal enemies, this is where it starts too. Pretty cool. We're gonna grab this key too. You misclicked. Yeah, the next Zelda game's looking great, says some random YouTuber. I agree. Isn't this great? Zelda games, they're going in a whole new direction. Okay, unfortunately not doing so hot in health. We are close to death, but we are not dying. That is certain. I will not die. Staying alive, staying alive. Look, it's just a bunch of keys. Fun fact, Keys almost had a perfect track record in the Zelda series in appearing in every Zelda game, except for one stinking game that messed it up, and that was Zelda 2. So if you ever wonder, why is there no single enemy that doesn't appear in all of them, it's Zelda 2's fault. Woo! That was bad. Come down. Nope. Come down. Come on. Come on, little guy. Got him. Okay. We're not gonna go that way, but we're gonna push that out of the way. There are bats in Zelda 2, somebody mentions in the chat. That is true. But they are not called Keese, they're called Acne. And the difference is that Acne are spies of Ganon that can actually transform into humans to do dangerous stuff. Yeah. So functionally they're Keese, but they don't actually call them Keese. This is bad. Oh no! I was on the clock, you didn't pick it up! Oh gosh. Oh, that was so close. It's okay. We can just continue and it'll start us in the same dungeon. Yes, one death. That is death number 1. Somebody keep a track. Keep track of that. Ah! I just wanted to kill these guys to get through, but I am floundering. There we go. Just grab that and run. Oh, Natalie Smith donated $1. That's a good reminder. I should start eating bread while we do this. Can I grab that? Thank you. Okay, so we at the beginning of the stream, Nathaniel. I keep getting that mixed up. I'm sorry. I'm not reading the H. Nathaniel donated $15, and in the description it says for every $3 you donate, I eat a loaf, one slice of bread. Unfortunately, I only have 6 here, which means that I have to eat all of this for one person. So I guess I'll. Nate is way easier. We'll go with Nate. So I'm just gonna like munch on this now. While we go. This is functional. I'm feeling great today. Let's go. We need to go west. We're going west. Okay. There's some little slimes here. Just got him. Boom, son. Oh, great. Thank you, Curly Fries, for the $3. I get all my video ideas from being in the shower for too long. I also go online sometimes and I look up shower thoughts on Reddit. And oh, Bear Make ate all the slices, $3 now. Oh wow, thank you, Gail. I don't have any more bread. Like that's it. I can go find more, but it'll take me some time to finish this. You guys gotta slow down. Maybe $3 was undershooting how much you guys are willing to make me suffer. Unfortunately, we got to this part of the dungeon and we well, this guy won't help us. I'm gonna be honest. All he's telling us is that at the other end of the dungeon, there is a thing that we need to get. And that thing we need to get is the thing that we need in the dungeon, the piece of Triforce. The whole plot of the game is we gotta find the Triforce pieces to save Zelda. My word. Anyways, take that, old man. Oh, actually, fun fact, we're gonna go back there. There's oh, wait. Really cool thing. The old men in dungeons have a distinctly different appearance than the old men in the overworld. The old men in dungeons have elf ears. Do you notice that little tan bit that's poking out of the right side of their heads there? Those are ears. The ones in the overworld do not have that, implying that the old men in dungeons are Hylian, but the ones on the overworld are human. It's pretty cool, because there is a difference between the two of them. Isn't that great? Like, the Zelda lore gets so intricate when you just start paying attention to the way that they design things visually. But that's just a theory, a game theory. Thanks. Yeah, I'm a little bit sad about MatPat leaving, especially since he just mentioned me in one of his videos the other day, like a month ago, 2 months ago, and then he leaves right afterward. What the heck, man? I was gonna relish this for a while, you know? But he's on to the next thing. Crazy, man, crazy. We're gonna go north. Hopefully I find it up here. Yeah, he mentioned me in a video. MatPat made a video about Slenderman. And the crux of his video was that Slenderman is not slender enough to be Slenderman. And he used one of my videos as evidence to prove that Link would make a better Slenderman because he weighs so little. And unfortunately, the video was wrong. I later went back and double-checked the math, and my math was incorrect. But I hope on making a sequel to that and then shouting out MatPat in the video. I just haven't gotten around to it yet, because as you guys know, I'm notoriously bad at uploading quickly. Oh. But yeah, MatPat has announced that he is done making videos. Thank you. He's going to be uploading them until, I believe, June or May or something? May, June? I don't know. He's going for a few more months, and then he's done. It's something like he's doing 10 more videos, I believe. And then he's done. He'll still make stuff. He's just not... Oh, hey, Pixel Fusion's here. You know, Pixel Fusion, I trust you. You can be a moderator. You're a soldier now. There we go. But yeah, it's not that he's done on YouTube entirely. He'll still appear from time to time. I mean, heck, he's hosting a fashion show later this year, on YouTube. It's just that he's not going to be the guy running his YouTube channel anymore. Also, let's, dang, we can't use the bow. The bow is kind of trash right now, isn't it? Well, that's a shame. Huh. Oh, well, whatever. Can I go south? No, I can't go south. How do I get the bow? Is the bow down to the right? It must be. I skipped the bow. No, I didn't skip the bow earlier. Wait a minute. What am I missing? Guys, where's the bow? Or boomerang. Sorry, where's the boomerang? We have the bow. Where's the boomerang? Where is this thing? I thought we would bump into it by now. I should order bread online for a certain amount of money. Thanks for the idea, but I'm gonna... It's to my right. Is it on the way to the main boss? Well, that's possible. We're gonna have to check out and see. Okay, these gels are awful because they don't give me any items. But they are very erratic with their movement. Oh, okay, like that. Like, yeah. It juked me. He said, I'm gonna move away from you. Psych! Bam! Kicked my knees. Enemies in this game are brutal. Their AI is just brutal. That's death number 2. Thank you for keeping check. Now, actually, what's funny is the enemies do have an AI. Darknuts have a very complicated AI, where they will either follow you or they will follow a position that is opposite of you in the room. Okay, thank you, Nate. But they, jokes, I don't have any more bread. I can't, okay. I'll just eat another chunk of this for you now. Thank you, Jopes. I can't laugh me like this. I just feel sad and fat. Isn't that what they say online? Bread makes you fat. Send us your address and we will send more bread. It's okay, I can find more. I'll find more. Anyways, I think we can complete the dungeon now. Hey, we got bombs! Thank the Lord! Praise the Lord and pass the ammunition. Let's go. And there's the boomerang. Okay, it is on the way. It is on the way. Now, the bombs are incredible because of what you can use them on. They kill orange dark nuts in a single hit, and they can be used to find heart pieces in the overworld. So, that's hype. I freaking love them. Also, these are wall masters. If you don't know what wall masters are, they're guys that grab you and bring you all the way back to the beginning of the dungeon. And they put it in the last room of the dungeon just to mess with you. So that's great. Behold, Aquamentus. Aquamentus, the very first boss in the Zelda series, a unicorn dragon. And there we go. Look at that. We got it. Surprisingly easy compared to the rest of the dungeon. And we got the first nacho. The first nacho in the game. Are you using a map for this? Says Super Among Us Bro. Nope. I'm just going off of memory. Because I've finished this game before and I've started multiple runs, so I know the world pretty well. But there are some details I'm a little bit fuzzy on. Oh, well, okay, this is a little dangerous. We're going through the desert. The desert is a really interesting spot in this game because there are no secrets in it. It's merely dangerous and full of these levers and p-hats that want to kill you. So I believe some players back in the day, like to use it for grinding, for experience. Not experience, money. But nowadays, it's pretty well known that, like, you might as well just not. Because this place just sucks. There are many ways, many far superior ways of getting money in this game. Without coming to this ridden place. Oh, yeah, this is a new save file. Somebody asked that in chat, but I didn't see the name. We are on a totally new save file, if you couldn't tell by the lack of hearts. Context clues, people. Context clues. Question, can you do another what if this village was attacked video? Yes. Yes, I would love to do another one of those videos. And I do plan on it. Me and Draken have already talked amongst each other about how we would love to do one for the Gerudo. Oh, okay. Well, you can't stun that guy. That's great. That's great. So we're gonna switch to bombs. Fun fact, I can do that. Let's go. Question, can you do another video? Yeah, we can do that. We can make another one. That sounds like a good idea. The Zora are mad about the cannibalism video? Yeah, Gail, you're right. They're clearly mad about the cannibalism claims that I've thrust on them. I brought to light. Oh. This whole wheat bread is very filling. I'm not gonna need dinner tonight. No dinner needed. Evening, everybody, says Applesauce. Great to have you here, Applesauce. Yeah, so this is a Moblin. He gives us 30 rupees. He's pretty chill. What I like about the first game is that there's this implication that monsters do not need to follow Ganon. They can disobey Ganon and do their own thing. And actually, this is a Mulblin. Technically, there's an L in the name. Mulblin. And they actually use that gimmick in the TV series by having a whole episode where the monsters overthrow Ganon because they aren't loyal to him all the time. Like this one, who's hiding underground and wants his place to be kept a secret. I just love that. Thank you, Zeldian. Zeldian in the chat mentioned it. He has a little yellow icon next to his name. Mulblin, or Mulblin. That's how they used to spell the name. Okay, there are a lot of guys here. Can we eliminate a few of them? Oh. Oh, ah! I'm scared. Unfortunately, I am very low on health, so I want to try and take a chance on getting a heart from one of these guys. Because the P-hats are going to be dangerous. Right now, I'm trying to get some money, and I know of a guy in the north who will help us. If you don't know about it already, the boomerang can be used to stun enemies. All right, come on, little orange guy. Come on, you got it. This is a Tektite. They don't appear in Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom, but they are in a lot of other Zelda games. Hey, Perry. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. You probably have seen me when I'm substitute teaching, if you know me from school. One of my part-time jobs is substitute teaching, and a lot of the students in the school do know about me being a YouTuber. It's kind of funny. I'll walk through the hallways, and they'll be like, yo, it's Bread Pirate! And I'll say, that's not what you call me at school. I'm Mr. Brewster right now. And, and I have to tell them to stop calling me Bread Pirate. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Big plays. Question. Which true, not ported handheld Zelda game is your favorite? I never played the handheld Zelda games growing up because I didn't have a handheld console. I had no DS or Game Boy or any of that. I have a Switch now, but that's kind of a home console. Yeah, have I played any of them all the way through? I don't know if there's a single handheld Zelda game I've played all the way through, because I tried Minish Cap, didn't finish it. Link's Awakening is on, like, I'm halfway through that one, I haven't finished it. Spirit Tracks and Phantom Hourglass, didn't play those, although I have them on the Wii U, so I can play them if I want to. And then, what am I missing? The Oracle games? I believe I already said I don't have the Oracle games. Yeah. And, like, I tried playing Minish Cap. I could not get through that game. It is so linear. It is far too linear for me to enjoy it, which sounds strange. Because, like, oh, well, okay, that didn't go well. That's karma for me saying I didn't like Minish Cap. But Minish Cap is like, really, it's a really well-polished game, but it's very regimented with how you unlock the world. Yeah. The Oracle games are one that I do need to play. I do need to play the Oracle games, because those are phenomenal. Oh, okay. Nate donated again. Nate, what do you do for a living that allows for you to throw bread at people like this? What subject do you teach, says Larry. I don't teach any subject except substitute teaching, so I can do anything I want. Like, I believe in 2 weeks from now, I'm going to be subbing for a history teacher. And I was going to sub for a music teacher the other day, but then the nor'easter snowstorm came through and I wasn't able to do it. So, yeah, I could do anything from history to science to English to Spanish to, I mean, any other subject you think of. I taught a special ed class once. That was fun. Oh, Zeldian's right. My profile picture on my second channel called Burton Brewster has my age. I am 23 right now. Which is convenient. As the years go by, my age, like, if it's 2023, then I'm going to be 23 for part of the year. And if it's 2024, I'm going to be 24 for part of the year, which is really nice. There's actually a restaurant that throws free bread at you. Gaming Plus. What restaurant is that? I need that. I need that place in my life. Oh, I'm the same age as your brother. Very cool. Wow, that was terrible. Ignore that. Ignore the last 5 seconds of what just happened. Whoa! There is still only one enemy here. We've been gone for a while, and there's only one enemy here. Huh. That lasts a long time. Okay, so remember earlier when I randomly went to a northern area and we collected this? This is a letter. And if you'll allow me 1 second, I'm gonna try and find the text for this online. Zelda 1 manual. In the Legend of Zelda manual, it tells you what this letter says exactly. I'm gonna have to scroll a little bit to find it. It's in here somewhere. I might have skipped it. But it's really cool because it adds to the world building, but they couldn't put it in the game, so they just added it to the manual as an extra aside. Huh. It might not be in this manual, it might be in a different one. Oh, wait. No, I don't see it. Well, that's fishy. It basically says something along the lines of, this man that I've given this letter to is okay to trust. You can trust him, and he's going to save the kingdom. So give him whatever he needs. That's effectively what it tries to say. And I'm disappointed I couldn't find it. I thought it would be much easier. Seems to be the crux of this whole live stream. I thought things would be easy, and they did not end up being easy. So, anyways, I'm going to show you what happens. Okay, so see this old woman? This old woman will normally say, I don't have any business with you, but because we have the letter, she will now sell us medicine. Very cool. And we have the money for it, but we're not going to use it right now because, honestly, it would be a much better idea for us to invest in something like a giant shield or arrows, which we still need. I believe we can find some arrows on the coast. So we're going to go to the coastline and find some arrows. And on the way there is a heart piece that we can grab. Bread Pirate, did you watch The Owl House? No, I have not watched The Owl House. I did not end up watching The Owl House. I have been bonked with many different TV shows to try and watch. And I've been thrust in many directions. Holy cow, there's a swarm coming out from over here. This is disgusting. My word, keep your filthy hands to yourselves, you cretins. There we go. Here we go. Just a few Tektites. I wonder, are the blue Tektites easier to defeat than the orange ones, or is there no difference? Because these guys die in one hit. I don't remember how hard the orange ones were. Ah, there we go. That'll make this easy. Thank you. We can come back to this later. This is an item, or I guess a Stonehenge? It's a henge or something of stones that we can go into, and it has a tunnel for us to teleport around in. Whoop, gotcha! Other fun thing to notice is that the enemy sprites here are symmetrical. When there are symmetrical enemy sprites in a game like this, an 8-bit NES game, it probably means that they're using the same sprite and flipping it on itself. So half of the sprite is being turned into a full sprite. Kind of weird to explain. It's a bizarre concept. Also, you guys are gonna see something cool. Who here hasn't played the first Zelda game? If you haven't played the first Zelda game, this is gonna be wild to you. Now, what's crazy about this is that if you choose to get the potion here, you can be your whole health can be filled up twice. It'll heal you twice. Kind of like the blue potion in later games. But if you get that, then you can never get this heart piece. If you get the heart piece, then obviously you don't get the potion, but the potion you can buy in other places. So you can permanently nerf how many hearts you can get in this game by choosing the wrong option. Wow. There is no other video game in the Zelda series that is like this. I don't believe there is a single other decision in the Zelda series like this, where you can lock yourself from a heart piece, or really any major item for that matter. So we are taking the heart piece. I didn't see very many people comment on it, begging me to go for the medicine, so we went with the heart piece. But if we get the decision to do it again, then we will put it to a vote. There is at least one other place on the world map where we can make that decision. Levers. Somebody asked a question in chat about DLC. Let me see if I can read this. If you had the job to add DLC to Tears of the Kingdom, what would you add? If you had the job to add DLC to Tears of the Kingdom, what would you add? You asked the same question twice, so I believe that nullifies your question. No, I'm kidding. I would expand the Sky Islands. I don't want to ask for too much, because if you add too much to the game, if you're asking to add too much, then it becomes its own entire new game. But all we really need is more islands. Because the islands were phenomenal. They're the best part of the game. And we just didn't have enough of them. Like, everything else is pretty good. It's just, a Zelda game is best when there's things to explore, and they didn't have much to explore in the sky. Oh, Zeldian, welcome back. We are on our way to get arrows. That was fast. Curly Fries says they would add Easter eggs, and that's not a bad idea. Adding Easter eggs would be a lot of fun. But you want something more substantial with a DLC, because people have got to download it. If it was a free DLC, then I suppose Easter eggs would be fine, but if it's paid, then I would hope it's something bigger. Okay, so we have a lot of things that we just finished. Let's take a little detour to the third dungeon of the game. We're gonna skip number 2, because we're closer to number 3 right now. Oh, among other things, okay, I see. You're not saying you would only add Easter eggs. That's good to know. Actually, funny thing, we can just, like, Go to one of the last dungeons in the game right here, number 8. It's like, if you really want to, you can just skip to the way later parts of the game. It's not really gonna help you at all. In fact, I can't even reach these guys. I can't even reach them because they're in a totally different area. But that's the great part about this game. You can do everything out of order, and you can get the places you're not supposed to really early. That's the thing that made this game magical. I love it. Oh, sorry, the collector, you mentioned it earlier. It's okay. You're not being rude. You just have a taste for this show called The Owl House, and you want people to watch it. I get it. I get it. It's okay. I'm just a little bit... Okay, you know, I've seen enough. This is a good dungeon. We'll come back to it later. We've seen enough. We've seen enough of that one. That was a little scary. Whew. We're gonna try and clear out this screen so that we can get some items, because moblins usually have good items on them. And I know there's a fairy fountain not too far away from here. Where is that? Oh, never mind. We found the dungeon. We're not going to a fairy fountain. Oh. No! I didn't click in time. I was so focused and I failed. Ah, I'm stress eating now. Ah. That's number 3. It sets us back to the beginning. It's okay. It's okay. We will survive, God willing. We will. Nate, are you donating every time I die or something? It's so sadistic. Oh, that's number 4? I can't even keep track of things here. Nate, you're donating every time I should just start farming money off of you then. We'll just keep dying. That'll be great. Unlimited money glitch. Woo! How can you convince your friend to join the stream? Well, blackmail always helps. That's usually pretty helpful. Kidnapping? It's a little bit non-kosher in today's society, but it's an option. Point of view gamers, here's to living. Yes, I agree. I really like this zone of the world. I like this grassy area. It's pretty. What sandwich are you eating? I guess I'm just eating a bread sandwich. There's nothing in it. So at the beginning of the stream, I said if anybody donated $3, I would eat bread, and somebody donated 15. So I'm just eating 5 loaves of bread stacked on top of each other. I should rethink how much I am charging to eat bread. Or maybe I shouldn't, and I should just get more bread. I don't know. Maybe this is how it's supposed to be. Okay, I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque. This is not the right way to the fairy fountain. Is there even a fairy fountain nearby? I thought there was. Oh, we are not near a fairy fountain anymore. Gamer's point of view. Well, thank you for the $2. Okay, we're gonna just make it to this dungeon. Nothing else matters. Just make it to the dungeon. Chat's trying to bulk me up. I don't need bulking up. I'm good. I like me the way I am. Isn't this a pretty dungeon? Nice blue hues, blue and red. Very ominous. Okay, thank you. Thank you, snakes. Who's texting me right now? One moment, wait, something's happening. I gotta check a chat. Oh, wow. Okay. Never mind. I'm just checking my DMs right now. I'm getting DM'd by a lot of people. This tends to happen when I start streaming. And then I get distracted by that instead of streaming. But is that really a problem? Is there really a problem with stopping streaming and just, like, relaxing and taking things easy? Not not adding anything to your guys' lives and just making you watch me read my messages. I mean, it's kind of cool, isn't it? What is it? Oh, a DM is a direct message. On Discord, it's like a message privately sent from one person to another. Fun fact, these guys are called ropes. They're not called snakes, they're called ropes. Beats me, I don't know why. But I'm okay with it, I guess. They're very fast. Oh, snap, got him. Honestly, these are one of the most fun enemies to fight in the game because they are very predictable. And I like that. I like an enemy that's predictable, where I know exactly what I'm getting into when I fight them. Enemies that are completely unpredictable are annoying. And when they're powerful and unpredictable, then they are very annoying. Larry Plant says TV show is canon. Yeah, why not, right? I include the TV show in my headcanon because I believe that it adds a lot to the world building. I like the idea that Ganon has a way of reviving monsters through this jar that he hides in his lair. I like the idea that all the monsters in the underworld and all their lairs are interconnected. I believe that adds a lot to the world. Okay, oh, all in one! Let's go! I like the TV show because they call Zoras Zolas. Well, that's how they called it back then. That's true. It reminds me, what's the best way to blackmail people into giving them your Nan? Well, you could plant evidence that they did some heinous crime like treason against the United States of America. That's a good one. Episode 4 gave you flashbacks? Zeldian, you didn't like that one? I'm sorry you didn't like that one. I love the TV show, personally. I believe it's goofy, it's fun, it has a lot of great one-liners. You know, excuse me, princess. I use that in my vernacular now. Whenever a student at school is being snotty with me, I'll just be like, well, excuse me, princess. And then, like, all the other students just laugh at that one student. It's great, you know, bullying them into submission. That's not true. I am being facetious. But seriously, if a student's being snarky with me, I do say, excuse me, princess. And usually they find it funny. Oh, more snakes. I got it just in time, yes! Yeah. Actually, back in the day, one of the ways that people really liked farming rupees was by defeating snakes over and over again. So, there's a good one. Oh, here's a great one-liner. Link. Oh boy, smooching time. I do find that line to be very funny. What I enjoy about the whole dynamic of Link and Zelda in that is that Link is obviously completely inept at romance at this point in his life because he's, I believe, 15 years old canonically in the TV show. And Zelda has no interest in him, but he keeps on trying to get a kiss from her, just a kiss, and she says nope, and just in the entire TV show he never gets it. I love that, the karma with that. It's like, it's a good life lesson, right? If you're gonna get a kiss from somebody, it's gotta be consensual. It's gotta be a consensual kiss. Hey, key time. This was my first this was what my first flashbacks were about. There was one episode where Zelda tried. I don't know what you're talking about. Zelda cartoon show, it aired in the 90s. Did it air in the 90s? I thought it was later. Yeah, don't harass loyalty. I rather like how Zelda's depicted in the TV show. She is willing to stand up for herself. You can't mess with Zelda in that show. She will smack you silly. And she fights and saves Link on a few occasions. So she's the first example of an empowered princess in the Zelda series, who's not just a damsel in distress. And we really don't give the TV series enough credit for that. It was the first one that did that successfully. We're talking about the Zelda TV series, if anybody's not in the loop. Oh, got it. Oh, there's nothing here. I wonder if there is a... Well, no, oh, there is. Haha. There is a thing here. There's never a dead end. Well, there is a dead end sometimes, but usually there's not. Anything here? No. No, we're not doing that right now. Spirit Tracks has another great depiction of Zelda. I agree, because she still comes across as like a dainty-ish princess who's more in the royal line of things, but she is given a ton of power by being able to possess these giant suits of armor. So she's this very, very normally dainty princess who's like in a giant bulking black dark suit and has to just control it somehow. I love that. That's great. Oh, wait a minute. It just occurred to me this is Dungeon 2. I wasn't even paying attention to the top left where it says what dungeon this is. I thought this was Dungeon 3. Good to know. Oh, well, this is great. I am out of my element here because I do not have hearts. Let's be a little sneaky with these bombs here. There we go, and we got a fairy. Wow, wow. I'm on the ball right now. That was great. Holy cow. What a great show. And then we got the clock. We are getting. I am controlling the RNG. Fun fact: I'm actually controlling the RNG right now with my mind. I am telekinetic. I can do that. It's one of my superpowers. I didn't tell you guys. There we go, and that finishes it. Is there a secret in here? We didn't get the dungeon item here. What did we miss? We missed one room. We missed a singular room, so let's get the Triforce and then exit and then come back. That way we can at least collect this thing, because we're right here. I am not playing on the original console, Logan. I do not have an NES. I am also not playing on a Wii or a Wii U or on my Game & Watch, which are all the ways that I own it. But I believe you can fill in the dots on what I am playing on. Context clues, people, context clues. Okay, so how far north do we need to go into this dungeon to find our thing? Up, right, up, right. Got it. Okay. Yeah, and Nintendo must never know. That is right. Nintendo must never know. And this never happened. This is too early, but hopefully there's a wall I can... Nah, we're just gonna take a left and go up again. Are you playing on the slice? I am playing on a slice of bread, that is true. And actually, I just finished the 5 slices from the beginning of the stream. That's it. It only took me an hour, but I finally finished eating 5 slices of bread. Holy cow, there is a lot of enemy projectile spam happening here. Oh, I need that. I need it. Ah! Die. Okay, we got it. We got it. We got the thing. Let's get out. Ah! Okay. Whew. This is it. We just unlocked a new item. It's a great one called the Magic Boomerang. And the Magic Boomerang has a fun ability to it, which is, unlike the normal boomerang, this one goes across the entire screen. Awesome. Nate, you have no idea. If you thought that room was aggressive, the late dungeons in this game are insane. I believe that Zelda 2 can be split into 2 parts. It can be split into the fun half, and then the enemy spam half. Generally, it's fine. But when you get to the last half of the game, you need to have save states if you want to have a good time. Otherwise, you're just basically running back to the beginning of the game every 5 minutes to try and push through another terrible dungeon. Yeah. Especially Dark Nuts. Dark Nuts are notoriously bad. There are some tricks that can make it easier, but back in ye olden days when you were playing this with your, NES, you don't have that benefit as much. By that I mean you don't have the benefit of knowledge. You can't know everything. And Zelda 2 is worse, because it's just as cryptic, but the difficulty with the enemies is even higher. Interesting. Dark Souls Remastered is the same way. Interesting. Yeah. Nate said, I only played this game once and I was heavily using a guide. Don't worry, that's okay. This game is meant to be played with a guide. In the main menu, in the title screen, it says, make sure you refer to the player's guide. That is a natural way of playing. And I would say the better way of playing. Something I really wish I did my first time playing this is I also used the manual and drew in it so I could have my own map. Because that's something they encourage you to do as well. I did not do that. Yeah, Wizrobes are also dangerous and annoying. I agree with Legend Zone. Wizrobes are terrible. But fun fact, I just realized this today. There are no Dark Nuts in the final dungeon of the game. And I find this very strange, because Dark Nuts are like the hardest enemy. Why wouldn't Ganon have that in his final layer with him? Instead, he only uses Wizrobes. What does that mean? My theory is this. The Dark Nuts have crosses on their shields, right? Which makes absolutely no sense for Ganon's minions to have crosses on their shields. Why on earth would they have that? But we do know that there are some churches in the second game. There's a church that you can go into and you can, I believe, meet a wizard and... No, the church is in the Dock of Mito. And while you're there, you get a sword technique. So I believe that the Dark Nuts are these, maybe like possessed guardians or dead soldiers that have been possessed by the royal family to defend dungeons. In other words, they are good guys meant to defend the dungeon from the monsters. But then you hop in and you have to kill the guardians, these Dark Nuts, and you have to kill the monsters. Because if they were a part of Ganon's army, they would be in the final dungeon, but they're not. I believe the same could be said for a lot of the bosses in the game. Pretty much, there is no single boss that reappears in Ganon's dungeon at the end. There's a lot of mini bosses, but no major bosses. So I believe all the bosses that we see throughout the game are just guardians, not actually Ganon's minions. But that's my theory. It's just a theory. A game theory. Well, we gotta get some health. So, one moment. I wanna. Where is? Oh gosh, we're not anywhere near it. We gotta go this way. Oh, they take 3 hits. That's nasty. Nast. This is not the right way. I'm just gonna walk past them. Do you know C.com? Yeah, I know C.com. I've talked with him a few times. I think C.com's great. Very cool dude. And very productive. I wish I could have the productivity of C.com. Making videos as fast as he does. I was talking with him once. He can make a short in 2 hours. Or even 1 hour, he's told me before. How? How is that even possible? How is that humanly possible? For me, it would take me at least a day. Like a full day. Because I'm very, very slow with producing videos. But then C.com says like, dang, nope, I can just like, done. And part of it is he's streamlined the process. He has all of his assets lined up whenever he needs them. Yeah, he has all his assets lined up for whenever he needs them. So he can just quickly say, yep, we're gonna plop this sound effect in, this in, this in. I have this clip already, plop it in, boom, video done. Am I doing a Zeldathon like C.com? Is C.com doing a Zeldathon? I actually was not aware he was doing a Zeldathon. No, I'm not. Yeah, thank you, Nate. Okay, we're a little bit worse for wear, but it's okay. I have a plan. We're gonna go to the fairy fountain. I actually know how to locate the southern one, or I should say the western one. I don't know how to locate the eastern one, but this one is easier. Okay, so we're gonna go here, and then we're gonna take north. Right here, there should be a fairy fountain. Boom. Let's go. There's actually, this is really cool. There's an instruction manual, or sorry, there's a map that was made for this game that tells us who this fairy is. Let me see if I can find it. I'll just plop it into the stream if I can find it. Yeah, here it is. Oh, ow, ew. This is a very low resolution copy. Why? Oh, there we go. This is a good one. I have to save it. Okay, one moment. I gotta save the image. And I gotta put it into downloads. Okay, now I'm gonna plop it there. Look at this. This is a map of Zelda 1 and Zelda 2. And it was made for one of the comics or one of the player's guides. It tells you who lives at this fairy spring, and in this case, this is Miff's fairy spring. And Miff is the fairy from the comics. However, over here, in the middle, we have Sprite's fairy spring. She's the one from the TV series. They differentiate the two fairies and say that they are both the same fairies from the first game. There's also a secret home of the Moblin brothers. Presumably that's a place where you can get money from Moblins, I guess. I don't know. And they also show you the Gambler's Den, so that's cool. Yeah. Oh, it also has Oberon's fairy spring? There's no fairy spring up there. What are they talking about? That's crazy. Yeah, I love that. I believe that these are all really cool Easter eggs. Oh, well, it's not even an Easter egg. It's just a interpretation, really, of how this is supposed to work out. So let's shrink it a little bit. Well, let's just delete it. We don't really need it anymore, do we? Just delete that. Oh, I own a Switch now. Somebody asked if I own a Switch. I do own a Switch. I've owned one for the last 2 years, but like 2 years ago, I would have bragged about not having a Switch, and I did finally get one. Because Switch Pro did not come out nearly as soon as anybody thought it would. The last fairy is second quest, maybe? Oh, that's interesting. I wonder if they do rearrange where the fairies are in the second quest. I would not doubt it. Oh, and this is not a fairy spring. This is a different one. But this is a very important spring. This is the spring that unlocks one of the dungeons in the game. If we want to get to the third dungeon, we're going to need to go through these forests to the south. So we got to go south and then a little bit to the right. Okay. Another right here. We aren't very far now. I love this spring. I can't wait till they add the summer. Thank you for your insights, Swack. Insightful as always. By the way, I saw that you had something on your Patreon about an update to a new series you're making, like bite-sized reviews. I think that's a cool idea. I didn't respond to it yet, though, because I'm very poor at responding to my patrons, whoever I'm a patron for. Well, there's only two people. I'm a patron for you, Swack, and I'm a patron for, I'm blanking on the name. Austin. Any Austin. He calls himself Any Austin. Sorry. His old name on YouTube was Eggbusters. I love that channel. Oh, bye, Curly Fries. It was nice having you here. Thanks for stopping by. Also, fun fact, Link's skin changes when you enter certain dungeons. Like this one, his skin color is now changed to be much lighter than it was in the outside. Look at that. Look at that. We went from being very tanned to walking in here, and now we're all pale. We're a little pale vampire kid. Look at that. I love details like that. Okay, now these guys are bad because we don't get any money from them right now, but we will get money from them eventually. We just are gonna stun them for now and try and avoid them. Okay, wow, there are a lot of these gels. That's their technical name, G-E-L, gels. They are nasty. Oh, okay, we found some dark nuts, great. Now dark nuts only have one real weakness, and that is bombs. We got two of them. And we get some free bombs afterwards, brilliant. Is there a secret here, I wonder? Yes, okay, so if they give you bombs in the room, it's probably an indication that there is a bombable wall nearby. That's always a good bet. Well, I just whiffed that. Oh, and I whiffed that too. Okay, great. Okay, we got him. Great. I really do not like fighting Dark Nuts because of how erratic they are with their movement. Even the best gamers for this game, the speedrunners for this game, really don't like fighting Dark Nuts head on. They usually use bombs. But you can only hold so many bombs in this game. There is a way of upgrading your stash, but it's not quick. It's not something we're going to do for a while in the game. Okay. Now those bubbles, that's what they're called. They're called bubbles. They are the skulls and souls of the dead. They will curse you so that you cannot damage enemies for a short time. But if you have the whistle, then you can heal that curse and fight enemies sooner. Of course, I do not have that. So, yeah. Oh no, they're not choo-choos. These are not called choo-choos in this game. I know what choo-choos are, and these are not choo-choos. They are gels. Actually, the bigger ones have a different name. I don't know what that is. Okay, unfortunately, we have one bomb. So we're gonna need to make as good of use of this as possible. Okay, this is good. We can work with this. Let's use the bow so we don't have to get close to this guy. No! Ah! Zol? Oh, are they called Zol? Let me oh, the big ones are called Zol, the small ones are called Gel. You're right. I remember that. Oh, is Jeremy King here? Hey, welcome, Jeremy King. That's cool. Somebody recognized you. Okay, I got, yeah, another, okay. This is the last one. Thank you. Thank you, Nate. Okay, we just gotta spam through here. We gotta bum rush through. Wait a minute. I think we took a wrong turn. Ah, whatever. We're gonna go up. I agree, they should remake this game. It's a shame that they haven't. They tried to with the Oracle games, but then they ended up making entirely new ones. Well, they did remake this game once. Actually, they did successfully remake this game in the 90s with the broadcast Satellaview. But they, well, they didn't finish it. Like, releasing it anywhere but the broadcast Satellaview. So that stinks. And that was a cool version, too, because with the Satellaview, they actually added a second quest that was different. It had a different overworld as well. Great stuff. Anyways, we don't have any bombs, so we can't actually do all that much to Manhandla. And as I've explained to you before, I am deathly afraid of Dark Nuts. So we're in a bit of a pickle right now. We have a lot of keys, though. So we'll just bum rush to the north and see if we can find anything of interest. And we can. It looks like there is a small puzzle here. We have to choose which of these blocks to open. The left one or the right one. It was the left one. Oh, no! It was left. Everybody was right. It was left. Did you get the sword from the old man on top of the waterfall? You know, fun fact about that sword seems to be a very heavily emphasized one in the game. Because not only is it at a geographically interesting point on top of a waterfall, which is the same as the sword on the title screen, same color, that's probably the same sword, but there's also a person in the waterfall who will direct you to that sword, asking you to go and get it. So it's a big deal for this game that you get the silver sword. I'm actually going to try and avoid it for a little while, though, because there is a cool thing that happens if you get armor before you get the sword that I've never seen before, but I want to see. Okay. These bats are giving me a little bit of trouble. We're going to use the boomerang because the boomerang can kill them, and I can do it from a safe distance. Oh, and there's nothing here. Why is the dungeon shaped like that, says Logan? This dungeon is called the Manji. In East Asia, this symbol is used for peace and prosperity. Unfortunately, it's also been used by a certain totalitarian regime in recent history. So, it's a little bit strange, admittedly. But the Japanese developers didn't really know any better. They thought that it was cool, so they added it in. But there were many, many angry parents back in the 80s who disliked the inclusion of this dungeon and were very confused by it. Yes, I did, old man. Freaking old guy distracting me with his dialogue. Okay, what's your favorite piece of Zelda music? Well, I'm kind of bopping out to this right now. I don't know about you guys. Bum, 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 bum. Nah, but seriously, I really like, well, I don't have any more bread to eat. I'm just gonna, like, yeah, I'm just gonna throw that away there. There you go. I do like dying. Maybe this is my favorite theme song. Bum 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 bum. I just love it. I just love it. It's really great. Where was I going with this? My favorite theme song. You know, Linebeck's theme. I'll do that. Linebeck's theme is really good. I love Linebeck's theme. It might be my favorite. Okay. You know, we just need bombs. And we're not getting bombs while we're in here. Let's go back to the overworld. Let's go back to the overworld for a second and get some bombs first, and then we'll come back in here. In fact, we might even want to just explore the overworld for a while and get the what am I thinking of? The blue tunic. We can get the blue tunic while we're in the overworld. Oh, this guy's by himself. I'm gonna leave him by himself. If you leave an enemy behind alone, then it means that they will respawn by themselves later. Like this. Look at this guy. All lonely and sad. How pathetic. Couldn't be me. Except for when it is me. What's my favorite Zelda game? Well, glitching, it's really easy to predict which one is my favorite. It's Link's crossbow training. I mean, think about it. The one-to-one motion controls, the feeling of holding a medieval assault rifle, 360 no-scoping pots, seeing your high score go higher and higher. I mean, is there really anything bad about this game? Link's crossbow training is peak Zelda content. So, there we go. I'm just jamming. Boop, 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 boop. Ba-da-ba. Link's crossbow training was so much better than the game my dad got to me to use the Wii Zapper for. Link's crossbow training was basically designed as the sister to the Zapper, right? Like, you need both. They are siblings. You can't have one without the other, effectively. The CDI games are also ironically good with the cutscenes because of how memeable they are. They're terrible games, but the cutscenes have had a very outsized impact. You have the game, but not the Zapper. No! The Zapper is the thing that makes that game worth it. Your school has a Wii? No, my school does not have a Wii. Although that'd be cool. Did I say something that implied that? No, I do not. My school does not have a Wii. That would be cool, though. Okay, so what am I thinking of? We need to find money. What are some ways we can find money? We can burn trees down. Burning trees gives you money. Rupee. Or, no, not rupee. Fairy. Said the wrong thing. Okay. Cool. We have health now. I believe we need about 200 rupees for the tunic, the blue tunic. So we're going to be saving up for quite a while. We could also go gambling. You know, that's a fiscally responsible decision. And we have bombs. That's good. We have bombs. We can do things with these bombs. If we have bombs, we have the world at our fingertips. Are there any suggestions on ways we can make money? Anybody know of any secrets around the world that we should pursue to get more money? Have I played the Portal games? Larry, I have played the Portal games, and I freaking love them. I actually just heard that there was a mod for it that was released on Steam. It's got like 8 hours of puzzles. I am tempted. I am very much tempted to try it. But I mean in the game, we need money. How do we get some money? Let's hear some ideas. Let's get it. You saw a video the other day of the CDI games reading the entire Bible. Is that the one with Morshu? I believe I've seen that one before. That was quite the feat. Okay, we got some money here. This is a good start. Not really what we need. As long as we don't burn down trees, we're fine. What are you kidding? Trees are the best way of making money. Let's switch to the boomerang. Because then we could stun the enemies and get in closer to defeat them. There we go. I'd like to clear out these guys and see if any of them drop any rupees. It's just money making. This is good. It's a chill stream. It's like chill chat stream. That's the thing on Twitch, right? On Twitch they have like chatting streams, don't they? Oh, we got one. It didn't drop any money. It's okay. This one, we'll leave this one alone. What do we have? We have some levers. Oh, dang it! Went back into the ground. No! No, Mother Nature is worth harming in Zelda games. Everybody knows that. It'll give you secret stuff. It'll give you secret powers. Mother Nature is, pretty weak in Zelda. We gotta show Mother Nature what for. Gotta show her what real strength is by blowing her up and burning her. Really, I mean, like, who needs it? Trees, plants, oxygen. I could live without oxygen. I believe oxygen's a little overrated. Since this is a chat stream, do you snore like a honk shoe or honk? I don't know what that means, but I do not snore. I don't snore. I am a very snore-free person, thankfully. But I've slept in the same room as people who snore, and it is not fun. It is very unfun. Oh! I believe we found something quite useful here. Useful here. Useful here. What was I saying? There we go. We gotta put it up for a vote. I pronounce it as Fee. The Zelda character from Skyward Sword, I pronounced her name as Fee. That was asked by Gale. We gotta put up a poll. Potion or heart? Choose. There we go. We got a poll going. Let's see. Which one should we get? Remember, if we get the heart, it's permanent. If we get the potion, it's temporary, and we can never get the heart. Wealth, fame, power, the man who has everything in the world. I never said that name, said Gaming Plus. You never said that name. I know you never said that name. It was Gale who suggested the name. Phi. I got a lot of people say Phi instead of Fee. It just makes sense to me. It looks short. It's like a short little name. Fee. Fifi. Bum 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 Swack is texting me on my DMs right now. That was half an hour ago. I missed that. My bad. Everyone to download Discord. Oh, Zeldian told everyone to download Discord and spam me. Thank you for informing me, Gale. Thank you for the heads up. Very good. And I also got DM. I got pinged a lot in the Discord server. You guys are the best. Y'all guys great. Oh, somebody's playing. Oh, Applesauce, you're playing Fortnite while watching my video. Impressive multitasking skills, I must say. I've been playing a game, not Fortnite, but vaguely similar with its art style to Fortnite, called The Finals. I didn't think I would like this game as much as I have, but it's a first-person shooter, so it's not over the shoulder, it's first-person shooter. that is free to play, where it has a very heavy emphasis on verticality, so like going up buildings and down buildings really quickly, as well as destroying buildings, which is cool to me. Destructible buildings. Who doesn't love that? And they have certain classes and items specifically designed for that, like the Heavy, who can literally just shoulder his way through walls, or gets an RPG to blow stuff up. You play in teams of 3, which is also cool. It's not massive teams, it's smaller teams. And then you go up against other teams of 3. And there's no blood or gore. The whole aesthetic of the game is set in the future, where they simulate battles between people, and if you die, you just turn into a shattered like pile of coins, and it's a really cool effect. I did not think I would like the finals, but I have liked the finals. It's cool. What about Fallout Free? Wow, Molten Ninja, that is an old reference to an old video. I loved that video. I believe that it is still one of my favorite to go back and watch, but not because I think it's a good video. The video is so sporadic and all over the place, it's hard for anybody to tell what's happening in it. But I like watching it because it shows me how far I've come, and I get my own humor. Anyways, the stream is 100 minutes long, and we have not even completed 3 dungeons. We are not probably getting to Dungeon 5 today. Although we did get to Dungeon 8, we just didn't finish it. So we can take that. It looks like I'm going to end the poll. We are getting the heart. You guys are not masochistic. I appreciate that. Thank you. We are getting the heart. That is good. If we went for the potion, I would be a little bit scared for this run. Just a little bit. Oh. There's a thing here. What is this? It is a shop. We don't need this. We really don't need this shop right now. Hey, buddies. Slow down. Yes, it's a fairy. We got hearts again. Okay. Where was I? Somebody remind me, what was I talking about? My mind is not as what it once was. You should see other YouTubers' chats. Harsh. Ooh. Not good. Cheese. I was talking about cheese. I'm lactose intolerant. Fun fact. I despise lactose and toleration, apparently. I was about to say that and saved myself there. Welcome, Britta. You're a Buccaneer now. That's fantastic. Buccaneers are people who donate $1 each month and help the channel function. I actually, speaking of which, I do need to make a video for the Buccaneers. I make a monthly Q&A for the Buccaneers, and I have not really kept up my end of the bargain the last few months, which is, as you can imagine, a bit problematic. Is there a secret in here that's good or bad? Sometimes these are bad secrets. I don't know if this is worth opening. Hey, yay, the game is lagging. You know what that means? We are using bullet time. That's the lore reason for that. The technical reason is we're playing on a NES. Well, not actually. It's not actually an NES, but you get what I mean. Okay, he's not gonna charge us for opening the door. Sweet! Let's go! Sometimes these will be bad secrets. There are a few which will give you less money. Or no money. They will actually take away your money. Because they'll say, hey, you broke my door. Pay for the door damage. Which is funny. But sad. Very sad. We hate that. Yeah. We're just gonna, oh look, and so, look, the enemies, there's still only one of them. Like I said earlier, if you only kill one enemy, all but one of the enemies on the screen, the next time you come here, there will only be one enemy on the screen. It's so cool to me. I had no idea about that until just yesterday. Hey, did you see that joke? I almost got hit by the arrow and I just went, nope. I just avoided that thing like I am a Zelda pro, because I am paid to do this, sort of. Is that what makes you a pro gamer? You know, I often wonder that. Sometimes people will say, yeah, I'm a pro gamer, and I'll say, well, are you really? Pro means professional, and you aren't making money off of it right now, buddy. Nate is paying, yeah, Nate is paying me. Nate is the sponsor for today's video. Today's video is a proud sponsor of Nate. Nate, he is funding this video single-handedly. We could also, actually, I have a story about a guy named Nate. Although it is a cousin of mine named Nate. I was playing a game of Catan. Thank you again, Nate. The sponsors have spoken. I have a cousin named Nate who I was playing Catan with the other day. And my cousin Nate is quite a board game extravaganzaist. Is that a thing I could say? Extravaganzaist? That's not even a really good phrase. But he's really good at them. He's really lucky, and he has a good tactical mind. So he often ends up becoming the villain when I play board games with him, me and my family. And we were playing Catan. Not just any version of Catan. We were playing the version of Catan called, what is it called? Pirates and Explorers. It is a very large expansion for the game. Catan normally takes about an hour, but this expansion for Catan can take upwards of 5 or 6 hours, which is how long it took us to complete one of these games. It is $60 for the expansion, and an additional $40 if you want to make it available for 5 to 6 players. My cousins bought 2 of those. They bought one for Pirates and Explorers, the full pack for Pirates and Explorers, and then they also bought a full pack for Barbarians and Traders. So they bought $200 worth of Catan expansions in a single day because they love Catan and they realized, like, dang, I need to pay for this now because I've been waiting my whole life to play these expansions and haven't had them. Anyways, my cousin Nate, like I said, he's a tycoon. He wanted to play this game that night, and he was pretty confident he could do well in it because he knows Catan well. So we sat down and we tried learning it, and the instruction manual says that you should try playing 4 separate games prior in order to get into the base game, which is ridiculous. So instead, we watched a 1-hour tutorial and we learned it really quickly and we jumped in. In order to win the game, you need 17 points. One of the cool things about Pirates and Explorers is that you can explore the world on pirate ships, and also with coins, well, you can get coins in this version of Catan. Every 2 coins you get can be converted into 1 resource. So it's pretty cool, right? Normally, Catan doesn't have a coin system, but the coin system ends up being very fair and balanced. Except, my cousin was very good at getting coins. He earned a giant stockpile. He had like 20 or 30 coins at one time, which is equal to 10 or 12 resources. You can't cash them out that quickly, but that was still scary for the rest of us. And throughout the game, he started doubling down on this persona of being the bad guy, being like, I'm winning, and also making very aggressive moves to take territory that other people wanted. Yeah, this is a Catan stream now, if you didn't know that. So, throughout the entire game, there was also his brother, who did pretty well, and one of my cousins, who, what's a name we could use? I will call him Josh. And he took forever with all of his turns. He was notorious for that. But we like him. He's good. He's good. As the game came to a close, Nate was gonna win. The villain. We were all despising this, and we tried to slow him down as much as possible. And then at the last minute, it's like the last move, he believes he's gonna win this turn. He has it all set up. He takes a victory lap, and he looks at my brother, who's playing one of the characters in the game, and he says, hey, I'll pay you 5 coins for 1 resource. And my brother, he didn't have the game sense at the time to understand what that meant. He took the deal, thinking that it was just a good deal for him. 5 coins for 1 resource. This is great. He trades the resource. He gets what he needs because you can only do the coin trade twice. There was some strategy behind this. But because he took the victory lap, it only left him with 3 coins. He needed 4 to get the resources he needed, and he only had 3 left. And he didn't realize until after the deal that he accidentally lost the game by taking too aggressive of a trade with my brother. Or not too aggressive, but being too generous with my brother because he thought he had more money than he did. I freaking love that. Anyways, what ended up happening is the very next turn, my cousin Josh ended up winning the game because he had a very slow, methodical turn where he did make sure he didn't waste too much money. And my cousin, he couldn't even complain. He thought it was funny too because obviously he was talking up his gameplay the entire game, and then it was revealed like he was too villainous at the very end, bragging about his gameplay, and that was what did him in. So he didn't mind. It was good. Chad Davison. What's happening here? Game or lame story? Thank you. Just out of curiosity. A little bit of both. That is the bread pirate branding right there. That's the Bread Pirate quality standard. I will return again. Whose birthday? It's nobody's birthday, but if it is somebody's birthday, I'll say happy birthday. Oh, is it still one? Happy birthday? Who's saying happy birthday? Person with internet access. Oh my gosh. Hello there, person with internet access. Happy birthday. Yes, hubris. What a wonderful word. It is hubris that brought down my cousin. Ah, crap, we're lost in the Lost Woods. When you make a video about the game 16 tips or whatever, can you do a sponsor segment for Nate? Maybe. I've never done a sponsorship before. Maybe my first one will be just for Nate. We'll see. Is that it? That was not it. Okay. Everybody, it's not my birthday. It's not my birthday, Janine? Janine? I don't know how to say the name. Nate said, "You don't have to do that. I just like being helpful." Well, Nate, you're very helpful. And now you will be famous beyond your wildest dreams. Welcome back to Dungeon 3. We still have no bombs, but I might as well see how far I can get because we've been in here for a while, right? I remember that one stream where it was Jeff Bezos' son because I donated so much. I do remember that stream. That was your first stream. That was my first stream in a long time as well. Oh no! My controller didn't, I was trying to point one direction and it didn't work. Oh. Okay. Hey, we got bombs! We got bombs. We can actually do this dungeon. Oh. Yeah, it's always the controller's fault. It's not my fault. I'm good at games. Play this game on an EMES. I don't know what an EMS is. Trademark bread recipe. Okay, here we go. Gel's going down. We're gonna do the left one. And I believe there's a Moldorm here, right? No. I took a wrong turn. Let's go! I took a wrong turn. Okay. Can you bring the $3 rollback, says Sam. No! We're not bringing the $3 rollback. One of the things I also like about having just a $1 roll is that whenever I tell people they can leave a tip, it's really easy to say like, yeah, it's just 99 cents. And I don't have to explain that there's a bigger roll, but you don't have to choose that one. So I believe it makes it more accessible for people who want to start donating. Which is kind of a weird thought process, but it works in my brain. Okay, there we go. Nope, there we don't go. I missed. I did it bad. Oh, I didn't want to enter there. Yes, good, Link. Go back. Your car's sick. I'm sorry, Freight Train. That's no good. Oh. Now here's one of my tricks I like to do. I like to hide behind walls and hit the enemies from underneath because they can't hit you back, but you can hit them. Like that. There we go. You can get kind of lucky with them occasionally. And actually, these are the Dark Nuts I was talking about earlier. They have a Christian cross on them, which is odd since they're supposed to be Gain's minions, which leads me to believe they're actually royal ghosts or guards of some sort for the crypt. But because they're mindless, they don't tell the difference between you and Ganon's minions. Hence, you have to defeat them. That's my theory. I actually won Catan. Oh my gosh, Nate's here. The other Nate is here. That's phenomenal. Welcome. I hope I didn't paint you in too evil of a light. But it is true. He was the villain that game. Normally he's pretty good, but like that game, that was something, man. You gave away one too many coins. Welcome. Didn't expect to see you here. It's funny, now we have two Nates. How are we going to tell them apart? This is getting out of hand. Now there are two of them. Star Wars reference. Okay, Moldorm. Oh, I missed it. Oh, no. Hey, we got it. Woo! Okay, this is it. Third nacho. That floor, though, I agree. It's cool. They use a desert floor for some of the tiles in the dungeon whenever it's with Moldorm in there. Or actually, no, sorry, that's Manhandla. Thank you. Moldorm is the worm. Somebody corrected me in the comment section. That is true. Actually, fun fact about Manhandla, in the Japanese version of the game, the name for Manhandla is very close to the name for piranha plant, which leads people to believe that it's meant to be the same creature between the two games. Okay, so we've done very well thus far. I still want to do one thing, though. I want to get enough money to get the ring. The Ring of Blue Power, which you may or may not have seen before. I'm going to actually show it to you right now. It's very close to where we are. Oh, hey, buddies. Watch out. That's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. That is the wrong one. Hey, getting greedy. These guys getting greedy. Okay, oh, everybody, take your turn. Take your turn. Oh, well, I missed both of them. That's brilliant. That's brilliant gameplay right there. How many rupees is it? You're about to see. This is the most expensive item in the entire game. And for a long time, I guess this was the most expensive item in the Zelda series. Okay, here we go. 250 rupees. The max you can hold is only 256, right? Yeah. Is there a debate happening about the word legit? Legit's a fine word. What's wrong with that word? The word's good. It's a good word. I like that word. Oh, it's 255 is the max amount you can hold. Yes, it's 255. Yes. I'm getting more DMs from people. Duck wants to friend me and message me. It's another ping during the stream. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for all the pings. I appreciate all of the pings. Pings are very handy. I like them. Brett, do you play Minecraft? Absolutely. I love Minecraft. I love it. But yeah, we can't buy this right now. This is too expensive. He is and he says so, right? Boy, this is expensive. He has custom dialogue specifically because he's the one NPC that sells this ring. Oh, a ping on Discord. A ping is a message that like literally gives you a ping sound. Ping. So that's why they call it pinging. Ping somebody. So we gotta find some money. Thankfully, I know a guy. Girl. Person. Humanoid. Ghost. Actually, it's a ghost. We're about to show you. So, we gotta go to the Lost Woods. Lost Woods is right here. These are the Lost Woods. We're going to wipe out all the enemies in here first. And then, actually, maybe we should go to the ferry first because we're really low on health. Eek. Yeah, let's go to the ferry first. We're gonna go to the ferry and then we're gonna return to Lost Woods. Oh gosh! I was so close. That's just sad. Is that the 5th or is that the 7th death this stream? Ew. That's nasty. Stop spamming Nate. Okay, Nate donated anyways. Thank you, Nate. How long will you keep this up, Nate? I don't know, maybe forever. Maybe you'll never get this up. Okay, we're gonna go back to the ferry anyways, because we're still only at 3 hearts, and 3 hearts is not nearly enough. Legit need to get good. It's true. I need to get good. Yeah, Nate, I don't know how Nate has the money to blow on this kind of thing. This is kind of insane. I don't have that much money. I can't blow that much. When I spend $3 on a person live streaming on YouTube, I think, dang, I did a really good job today. Like, that's it. That's all I could do. Have you ever finished playing Skyward Sword? Oh yeah, Skyward Sword I finished. In Aces. I really liked Skyward Sword my first time playing it. Second time playing it, second time was not nearly as enthralling, partly because the game is very linear, and it gives you the impression that you can do more in it than you can. So, for instance, the crafting system. I like the crafting system at the beginning because it feels like you can do anything you want. You can craft all this cool stuff. Then you realize, oh, like all these resources are locked till the end of the game, or very close to the end of the game, to upgrade something like the slingshot. The slingshot is one of the first things you can start upgrading in the game with the scrap shop, and then you can't get the resources for it until way later. He has more coins than we thought he did, guys. Nate number 2 has so much money now. Thank you, Nate. Thank you. You can tell that that's my Nate because it has music in the name. That's my cousin Nate. Okay, so we have to get through the Lost Woods. I don't actually remember the pathway through this, so I'm just gonna kind of spam this until we finally figure it out. Is it up, up, down? Left? No. Is it, oh, north, northwest, southwest. Oh, okay, well, let's try that. Northwest, southwest. Somebody remembers this. Southwest. That was it. All right, let's go. Ooh, ouch, Lionels. Don't want to fight those guys. Also, can I say how much I love this location? Just this spot right here. There's something really strangely liminal about this spot. Okay, wait. This is dangerous. Let's get out of here. He did a lot of damage to me. But yeah, it's true. There's something liminal about this spot. Okay. Oh, this guy has a lot of health. There we go. It worked. This is one of the strategies for getting a lot of money in this game. You just go back and forth and spam a bunch of these ghosts and then kill them all in one hit. Well, he'll kill this guy. Ooh, I did not hit that right. Uh-oh. Oh, no, no! Okay, my sword might not be good enough for this strategy of farming rupees. I may have underestimated the power of undead people. Yeah, actually, I agree, Mole. It looks like a hallway, and it's a space that doesn't exist for any real reason except to transition you to the graveyard. It's really weird. In fact, it might be the only spot in the world that has that graveyard tile set without being a graveyard, and the one dungeon that's in the corner of the map. Bum 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 ba dum bum 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 bum. I love that. Okay, well, let's go gambling instead, because that didn't go well at all. In fact, I would garner to say that that went terribly. Is there a money gambling spot here? Yes. We need to go gambling. Which one do we choose? Left, middle, right. I'm gonna make a poll. All right, guys, let's go. Left, middle, right. We get about 1 minute to figure this out. Holy crap, where'd the $10 come from? Wow. Thank you, Nate. Nate, where do you think we should go? Maybe we should scrap the poll and let you decide since you donated $10. It's a battle of the Nates. Middle, Nate, okay, hey, the poll's closed. I'm sorry. We're going middle. The poll is over. Democracy is dead. Democracy is, you know, I'm okay with democracy. Democracy might be a better idea in the future. Let's try that. We gotta try again, guys. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, we have a better chance this time. We have a much better chance this time. How do I make a poll? Start a poll. Left, right, no middle. Middle is not an option this time. Middle has failed us. No middle. You can choose left, or you can choose right. And you better choose right. Correctly. You better choose correctly. I didn't say, I mean, like, the actual direction right. Okay. Voting will end in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're going right. You guys suck. You guys suck. You didn't even choose the right one. You didn't even choose the right one. Can't believe this. I can't believe what you've just done. It's not my fault. It's not my fault that you guys can't pick the right answer, okay? Okay? It's not my fault. You guys are cringe. It's true. No, that was my fault. All right, I'll take the fall for this one. That was my fault. I gravely misinterpreted that whether the middle sword would the middle slot would be good or not. That was on me. Now somebody said we should get the white sword. Now that'd be great, but I want to try something. Here's a little secret for you. The green sword uses the same color sprite as Link's shirt, meaning if we get a what do you call it? If we get a new color tunic, we can actually change the color of our sword, and I've never seen that before, so I really want to see it. In other words, we can get a blue sword or a sword that looks a little bit like the silver sword without getting the the white sword. Pretty cool. Legit. It's another legit word. It's legit. Everything's legit. That legit sucks, says Child. You said it, buddy. All right. Where was I? Can we find the next... Let's just go to the next dungeon while we're waiting. While we're trying to make some money. Where's the 4th dungeon of the game? Anybody know? There's a dungeon here, right? This is the hills? Yes, this is the dungeon. Is fraud legit? Fraud is not legit. Fraud is less than legit. Yeah, there are more tunics. We're gonna get them. We just can't get them right now. Yeah. Nothing is legit. Oh, well, I guess you said it. Nothing is legit. Ah, here we are. Now we're gonna go to the next dungeon here. And all we have to do is walk up a few times. Easy. Legit. We legit just need to go up a few times. Oh, Glitchering asks a fun question. Where'd you get the name from? I got the name from The Princess Bride. I was trying to type out the name The Dread Pirate Roberts one day, and I accidentally misspelled it as bread. And ever since then, I have stuck with it. I thought that it was a funny username. Dungeon 5. We skipped 4. That's okay. 4 was probably... Oh, bye, Music Nate. Bye. Left, and I wasn't ready for it. We got some monsters here who are a little angsty. Thankfully, I'm really good with the bow, apparently. And we made up some money there. Fun fact about these guys, these are called poles. In the Japanese version of the game, you can kill them by screaming into the microphone on your controller. But in the American version, the bow is their weakness. Other fun fact, that changes depending on what re-release of the game you're playing. In some games, the weakness to them is holding the select button. In other games, you have to hold like ZL and ZR. And it changes all the time. Ubiquitous? Use the word ubiquitous in a sentence, ubiquitous. I'm really bad at that one. I don't use that word in my own vernacular, so I can't help you. And that is a ubiquitous decision. Wow, this is wasting money. Okay, so we're not gonna do that anymore. I was hoping that they would die quicker, but they did not. Okay, we're gonna get that. I need that. That's a ubiquitous request. You kill at them by screaming at them. That's a weakness? Yeah. That's their weakness in that game. The chat is ubiquitously crazy. Dig Doggers hate certain kinds of sound. Dig Dogger. Oh, Dig Dogger. Dig Dogger is the boss in this dungeon, and he hates certain kinds of sound. By that, they mean that he hates the sound of the recorder, the flute. We do not have the flute. We also can't get across here because we do not have a ladder. That's a shame. That is a crying shame. I could cry at how ashamed I am. Is it possible? Is it possible that there is a secret here? No. Is it possible there is a secret here? Well, if we go north, that wouldn't help us. To the right? No. What tunic are you getting? We're gonna try and get the blue one. The blue one is very expensive, though. We need twice as much money as we have right now. The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Bread. Yeah. It's over. It's Jover. Hey, there is a secret here. We can continue through here. Let's go. And there's just Gibdos. Great. Hey, I could snag that from that guy. Sometimes you get lucky and you can snag it from them without killing them. Oh, gee. I'm getting swamped out here. Let's burn them up a little bit. And then use our bombs. Oh, wow. There is another secret here. I was not prepared for that. Oh, no! No! I thought we were on a roll there. This is what happens when you play without getting the white sword or getting the tunic. This is the cruel world we live in now. Welp. Yeah, oof. Welp, oof. I couldn't have said it better myself. I guess we'll just patiently wait here for them to come to us. That works fine. I really like being able to actively rush the enemies, but this is arguably more effective. Oh. I am not good at Thank you, Nate. What's your next video? What is your next video, Bread Pirate? I'm actually going to make one about the original Legend of Zelda, this game we're playing right now. I'm going to be doing at least 12 facts about this game, and I want to release it next week. That's part of the reason we're doing this right now. I'm actually recording footage as we speak. This is the footage that you're going to be seeing in the video. Don't pay for that one. I didn't die. I did really well that time. I was not distracted looking at chat. I'm at 10 now. I'm at 10. Oh, thank you, Nate. You didn't need to donate that time. I didn't die, though, remember? I didn't die. Oh, no. Ah, crap. Oh, oh. Ah? Oh, I legit failed. It's so sad. Yeah, I legit failed. I'm a legit fail at this game. Okay, we're almost there. Okay, and he didn't drop anything, but that's okay. Oh, interesting. We need to push one of these blocks in here if we want to keep going. I thought we needed to push one of these blocks in here, but none of them are doing anything. That's very odd. Huh. No wall master here. This is just a very fishy room. I don't know what the deal with this room is. Oh, this probably has an item for us, and dark nuts. Okay, we're gonna play it nice and safe. All right. Come on, little guy. Come on, little guy. Oh, nope. I could probably get a bomb on these guys. Well, one of them got hit. Oh, I don't have it anymore. I don't have bombs anymore. I don't want Nate to lose any more money. We're gonna get out of here. We're not ready for this room. Somebody said it's the bottom left one. No, it's not working. Bottom left one is not functioning. I'm sorry, Zeldian. None of these buttons do anything. I'm trying all of them, and these are big pushes. You think it's an up or down push? We can try that. Usually you don't have to push the blocks up or down, but it's worth a shot. Oh, in the staircase room. Now, staircases are fishy. They only work when all the enemies are gone. So we can't just push it and then go through. We have to kill the enemies first, which is, I believe, a poor part of the design of the game, because a lot of these enemies are too difficult to kill efficiently, but whatever. We're gonna have some fun with these guys. There we go. You should make a video versus Bark. I could, although I am... I don't know if I have the stamina to make another one of those Bark and Bite videos. I also don't have an emulator for Tears of the Kingdom at the moment, so I can't do the free camera stuff I normally do to make those videos. And installing emulators is usually a nightmare. It takes a full day at least of work. Where's the map? There is no map. Well, there is, but like it's just a gray box in the overworld. I said the word. Did I say legit? I'm sorry. I said legit. Okay, we have made very little money. Gray is spelled G-R-A-Y in America and G-R-E-Y in England, I believe. I'm getting asked how to spell that word. Oh, hey, you know, we're actually really close to the white sword, which we're not going to collect because we want to see that cool Easter egg I was talking about, but it exists. You spell it either way? Yeah, you can spell it anyway. It's really fine. Do you watch One Piece? Yes, I watched the live action one. And I did try watching the TV show, but it's so long that I really can't be bothered. I know that sounds really lame, but it is true. It is just way too long for my attention span. And I have a lot I want to do aside from just sit in front of the TV. If I had somebody to watch it with, it would make it a bit better, but I don't really have anybody at the moment. Oh, well, that's great. Just got sniped. Sniped! Oh, and there's nothing there either. Okay. Great. Oh, and that guy came out of the sand. Great. I'm getting whooped. My butt is getting whooped all over the place here. This is not good. I'm feeling like a tuna casserole over here. You're the same way with One Piece, says Nate. One of my friends wants me to get into it, but I'd want to watch the series along with somebody. Yeah, TV shows are much better with somebody. With somebody. We need to get that money fast. I'm gonna cheat, guys. I'm looking up a map. Map? We're gonna look up a map with all the secrets on it. And that'll tell us where to find money. The screen chat freezes from time to time. Don't worry, it's all a part of the plan. Okay. Where can we find money? Okay. Okay, I see a few spots on the map that we can go. I need to eat the donations. I don't have any more bread, guys. I can't do that. And there's one that's not too far away. Ooh. There's a few spots we can go to get money. Oh, and that's where the ferry is. Oh, okay. Let's take a left instead. Yeah, we're gonna take a left. Okay. Make a P.O. box. Yeah, a P.O. box and you guys send me bread. What? No. Maybe someday, but right now I am not in a position to have a P.O. box. You want to mail me weird stuff. That doesn't sound great, Gail. You want to mail me weird stuff. You're watching this while playing Roblox, says Ducky. Congratulations, multitasking. Big task. Big task. Okay, we gotta go 2 screens to the left, and then we're going to use a flame on a forest tile. This one right here. Or that one. I meant that one. Okay, and that's 100. And that gets us really close. We just need $25. There's actually another one up here and to the left. And this one is right here. Speedrun strats. Speedrun strats. That's what I'm doing. I have a good gamer chair. That's how I know where to go to these locations. I feel like we can find money in this direction. I say as I'm looking over at the map on my other monitor here. Whoopsies, wrong one. I felt wrong. I felt a disturbance that time. Too legit to quit. Saying legit, says Child. I agree. My gamer chair is really good. Yeah, I have a really great gamer chair right now. That's allowing me to just win like crazy. Okay, we do need to get quite a bit more, so I'm going to... I'm gonna have to travel a little bit out of the way. But we are gonna get the money we need to in our next trip here. Here. This is it. No, wait. This isn't it. What am I talking about? Oh, yes, this is it. Interesting. We need bombs, and I don't have any bombs. We are going to see if bombs are cheap here. And they aren't. They don't sell bombs. If they sold bombs here, that would help me. Dang. We need bombs to get the rupees in this screen. Well, okay. You know. We can get 10 really easily by going up and to the right. Okay, here we go. Why play and watch? ADHD. ADHD? I believe that's how you wanted me to emphasize that. Yeah, that's why. That's exactly it. I probably have a mild case of ADHD, I'm gonna be honest. My brother believes I have a severe form of ADHD. My brother's like, we probably have like he was in the car with me the other day and he's like, I'm just saying, we probably have something. And I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, we're probably like, we have like really bad ADHD. We're like somewhere on the spectrum. And I'm like, we're not on the spectrum. We're fine. ADHD, I don't believe ADHD is on the spectrum. I believe it's just a distractibility, right? I don't believe that, yeah, it's different. That's different. Anyways, we need 5 rupees, so we're gonna go gambling again. Let's do another money-making game. Let's go, people. Okay, left, middle, and then we're gonna add another option, right. Okay, we got a pull. I'm going to drive, bread, and DS. Like, you're driving, playing the DS, and watching the Bread Pirate? I don't know, that's crazy. Sounds kind of crazy. Oh, middle's taking ahead. We're going to keep the poll up for a little bit longer. Legit affected, more like infected. Oh! Big calls being had. How's the chat doing right now? Oh, we still got 100 people in the chat. That's pretty good. We're doing good. All right. We are going to make the gamble in... Wait, I want to read chat. Somebody's petting their dog. Very good. I like this. Keep petting your dog. Gamer's point of view said, I hate the old people. Well, that's ironic because you can't exist without the old people. The old people made you, or they made the people who made you. Okay. We're going to start in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and end poll. Poll is over. It is dunzos. We're going to do it now. Boom. Okay, this is... Oh, you guys said middle. Yeah. You guys did say middle. Well, Well, that was, that was depressing. I'm sorry. It looks like a lot of people just got an ad too as soon as that happened. Maybe I should just ignore what you guys pick from now on. I should not pick that. This one is because I died inside. Yes, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was really bad. That was painful. That was very painful. But hey, I'm sure we can find more money around here somewhere. We just need 50 rupees. Where can we find that? 50. Okay, there's one spot to the north we can go. We can get there. It's not too far away. We're gonna try that. Oh, and there's two spots we can snag on the way there. Yeah, we're gonna get it, guys. We're gonna get it this time. Let's go, let's go. We don't need bombs for either of these locations either. They're both candle locations. I've only gotten political ads this stream, as if gamers are the most likely to vote. What the frick? Why would you get political? That makes no sense. We are very political here on The Bread Pirate. I'm something of a politician myself. Yes, we got it! Okay, it loaded. It took a while to load. I don't know why that took so long to load. Woo! Okay, we're close. Bread for president. Yes, let's go. Presidency, let's go. I will be president. We will make bread free for everybody. And then I will steal it all. Or maybe that's my whole scheme. I want to steal all the bread to give it out to people. Have you thought about that? We have the money we need. We did it. We have all of it. All 255 smackaroolies. Smackaroonies. And we're gonna blow it all on a single tunic. And then we are going to go to dungeon, whatever dungeon we were at earlier, and we are going to drop it all there. We're gonna drop I can't even speak, guys. I'm really out of it right now. I'm really out of it. I'm gonna collect that. I can't even hold it in my inventory. I don't have space for it, but I'm collecting it, gosh darn it. Yes, piracy, the political future we need. Hey, fun fact, in, I believe it's Sweden right now, they do have a pirate party, which was so popular there that it expanded into other countries in Europe. And the pirate party believes that piracy should be legal on the internet. In other words, they believe that intellectual properties should be disbanded. Sort of they believe that. It's complicated. But look at that. We can get it. We can get the thing. Let me, am I recording still? I am. Okay, cool. Let's do it. Dang. We got five left. Let's hope those dollar bills have some babies. And look at that. Look at that. We are blue, but not only us, but now some of our equipment is blue, including the sword. The sword is blue now. We unlocked the secret sword, the secret blue sword, as well as the blue arrows. The arrows are blue now, and if we had the beginning boomerang, that would also be changed. Isn't that cool? I love that. It's totally useless, but ooh, white tunic. Well, it's a blue ring. Thomas, it's called the blue ring in the game of power, so it's probably the blue tunic. Yeah, I believe we would call it the blue tunic. Hey, I can get that guy. Nope, I can't get that guy. So anyways, now that we have this, I just wanted to prove that it was possible. Now we can get the silver sword, and with all that power, we will be able to do anything we want. Yeah, we can upgrade the sword now. We're gonna upgrade the sword. We are going to do it. All right, one more, actually a few more screens. We got a few more screens to go and we're almost there. It is close now. It is very close. Okay, this is it. Sorry, zoning out. Why are we talking about the United States Bill of Rights? No, this is election day now. Holy cow. What a brutal monster. Okay, there we go. This is it. This is the Silver Sword. It is probably the sword from the title screen because both were found above a waterfall. And both are blue. And now we have it. It deals twice as much damage as our previous sword. And it looks cool. We also match. And that's important. Matching is half the battle. So let's go back to that dungeon. We are going to die, but it is okay. Huh. Interesting. There's no enemies on this screen. Oh, no, we're not going to die. I didn't mean that. Wait, I didn't mean to say we're going to die. Okay, you know, it's a little bit dark in here. Let's fix that. Ah! Okay, good. The big problem is that we gotta take down the Dark Nuts, but we have the sword now, so we might be able to pull it off. And we have defense. You know, we also have this room. Hopefully we can get some bombs in here before we enter the Dark Nut room. Because they're just Gibdos, right? What's the worst they could do? Give us very awkward-looking hugs in Ocarina of Time? This isn't an Ocarina of Time. They can't do that to us again. Interesting. How often do they get knocked back? I notice that sometimes I can knock back the Gibdos, but other times I cannot. I don't know what that's about. Oh, ew. How do I get rid of these guys? Let's try for another respawn. I want to see them respawn. And we'll pick off one at a time if we have to. Nice and slow. Oh wow, they're all coming after me. This is too much. Oh. Oh, crap. Okay, that was bad. We're backing out. We're backing out. We are evacuating. We are evacuating the dungeon. That was too much. We're gonna find bombs first. That includes you, mister. Although, if there are enemies here, maybe we could get some items there? No, there aren't. This is the old man again. Dang! Dang! Oh, welcome, Carlos, the pilot. It is nice to have you here. We're not going to be going on much longer. Maybe what we should do is try and find the 4th dungeon instead of this one, because I believe the 4th one would be easier. Where is the 4th dungeon? Oh! We need the raft. We don't have the raft yet. That occurs to me as something that we should probably get. How about we try and finish one last dungeon and then we'll end? How about that? You just beat Tears of the Kingdom while watching? Everybody, we need to get a clap in the chat for that. Clap in the chat for, who's it, Thomas? Congratulations. Multitasking at its finest. Okay. I'm gonna try and figure out how to get the raft, because we're missing it. Raft Zelda 1. It's found in the Manji dungeon. Dang. It's in the Manji dungeon, and we completed the Manji dungeon, but we did not get the item in there. Okay. That's pretty far away, but it'll be fine. And, oh dang, we're stuck in the hills. Dang it, we're stuck in the Lost Hills, so we gotta go all the way back. Okay. Oh. We're fine, we're fine. 1 heart, that's fine. We can half a heart, we can live with that. Okay. We're basically in the clear at this point. Hey, you're right, the map square is blue. I didn't notice that. The map square changes too, doesn't it? Very observant. I never noticed that before. Uh-oh. Oh, ow! It spawned on top of me. Dang. Oh, bye, just out of curiosity. Okay, we need to get to the ferry again. But they have the blue tunic, so once we get the ferry, we're gonna survive a lot more, right? Theoretically, everything's blue on us now. Thank you, Nate. I can be a little bit reckless because we're getting to the ferry. We're getting to the ferry. It is right there. That's legit unfortunate, says European Apple. I agree. It is. But we'll be fine. Because the Manji dungeon is right here. It is right here. We gotta go to the south. The Great Plateau Murder of... This is the longest stream we've had since the Great Plateau Murder of 2023. Thank you for the insight on our first stream of this year as well. Okay, which one have we not been to yet? The left side of the dungeon. That must be where the raft is. Okay, so we need to get to the raft, and then with the raft we can get to Dungeon 4 and get the Nacho in that dungeon, and we can call it quits on this stream. Oh, and hey, fun fact, our sword is now strong enough that it can one-hit kill the Zol, aka these giant slime creatures. So we can start getting items from them now, which we were not able to before. This is one of my favorite places to farm for rupees in the second half of the game. Because Zol are really tame, they're easy to take down, and they usually give decent items. Zool. Yeah. Who said that? Zeldian. Zol. That's funny, we actually skipped all the way to the end of the dungeon. We didn't even think about exploring this half. And one thing I really want to talk about, whoa, whoopsies. These blue spikes. I really like these blue spikes because they give me Indiana Jones feels. This game was inspired by Indiana Jones and Lord of the Rings. And when you look at spikes like that and other booby traps, you begin to see what they mean. It's very clear that the developers had that in mind. They said it in interviews, so we really don't need to look at it ourselves. We can just look at what they said. They said it. That was their inspiration. And that came out at the same time, so cool to think about. Especially Temple of Doom. That's actually a really interesting one to think about. Temple of Doom, Indiana Jones Temple of Doom, came out 2 years before this game. So a lot of the booby traps in that game, in that movie, probably inspired this game. That's what I'm trying to say. It's also what inspired that... Oh, it was also inspired by that feeling from inside. From inside? I don't know what you mean. I do not know what you mean, person in chat. What's the death count? 13. Okay. We're in bullet time now. Bullet time. Thankfully, our armor is really pulling through for us. Okay. Okay. Only one left. Okay. Don't mention Indiana Jones 2, you still have scars? Oh, I'm sorry. I really liked Indiana Jones 2, that was my favorite for a while. Now, my favorite is 3. But 1 and 5 are close behind. The map shape? Yeah, the map shape is actually, it's fitting that we have this map shape while we're talking about Indiana Jones, but actually it's inspired by the Asian symbol called the manji, which is a symbol for peace and prosperity. When the Japanese developers were making this game, they didn't realize that it also is identical to the swastika that you all know of from modern history, which is reverse of the manji. It's flipped around. The only one I have watched is Dial of Destiny, says some random YouTuber. Well, that's fine. Dial of Destiny was phenomenal. Although, that movie is a lot better if you've watched Indiana Jones already, the other ones. Because then you would understand the ending and the beginning and really appreciate it. It's not bad, though. I really appreciated Dial of Destiny as an Indiana Jones fan, and seeing a new Indiana Jones, or a young Indiana Jones again, even if it was CGI. The whole beginning of the movie, the first, 20 minutes, is just CGI young Indiana Jones, and it looks really good. And I love how extreme all the action sequences are. They just nailed it. They nailed it. Did you pirate this game, or do you actually pay for it? I own this game on 3 different devices. I do own it. I do. It is true. Actually, we might have enough money to buy a potion. No, we don't. Darn it. We were close. We almost had enough money to buy it. Anyways, now we have what we need to go to the 4th dungeon of the game, which is right here. But actually, we're a little bit low on health, so let's go back to the ferry from earlier and heal up. I kind of want to kill this Zol now. Or this Zora now, because he has threatened my honor. Oh, there he is. No. Come on, come up here. Come up here. Okay, got him. Oh no, I missed. The problem is that in order to get close to him, we have to get into his beam of fire, and I don't want to. Oh, you know, we'll just use this'll do it. Boom. Boom. Let's go. Easy. Easy shots. How'd you get the name The Bread Pirate? Oh, you'll have to reverse in the stream. I explained it already. Try the Konami code. I don't believe the Konami code does anything in this game. Up, A, B, something like that. No, it doesn't do anything. Up, down, A, B, B, left, right, left, right. So it'd be up, down, left, up, down, left, right, A, B, B. No, it doesn't do anything. It's one of those. I can't remember the exact combination. Oh, it's up. Okay, let's study this for a second. When we get to the beginning of the dungeon, we'll do it. Ooh. There we go. Okay. This is the 4th dungeon. This one's manageable, and it's urine colored. Okay. It is up, down, left, right, A, B, start. You're right, it did something. It got us to the menu here. Very insightful. Now, what is level 4 based on? One must wonder. I have not been to this dungeon in a long time, so I don't remember what the shape is. This could be the snake. It could be the... Well, it can't be the lion. The lion's a later dungeon. No, eagle is the first dungeon in the game, Gale. Oh, let's kill all these guys. There we go. Don't want to leave any behind. Ah, gee, that's a lot. You know, we don't need the compass. We don't need the compass. We're gonna leave that. This is the snake? This is the snake. Okay. Snake is on an island. Got it. So the snake is a very abstract-shaped dungeon that basically was used to fill in whatever space they had left. It doesn't look much like a snake on the map. In fact, arguably, the second quest has a better snake-looking dungeon than this one. But it'll work. Whew. That didn't do it. That didn't do it. Ah, well. Worth a shot. Oh. So we need to switch to the candle. Give it a flame. Now, are these technically keys? Do these count as keys? I don't know. They don't look like keys. No item. I was hoping we would get an item for this. Yes, those are keys. Okay, so they are red keys. Oh, okay. We have some shadow chews. Or, sorry, not chews. They are Zols. We went over this earlier. They have a very particular name. Oh, this dungeon must be where we get the ladder, because we do not have a ladder to get across that pit of water yet. Let's use our key here. Hopefully we find that item soon. A map. That'll be good. Oh no, we can't reach it. No. Ah, that's brutal. I guess we'll just finish this room. Is there an item we'll use the bow. Okay. Now that they are done, we can use the arrows of power. Or sorry, the boomerang of power. I don't know why I'm so bad at saying the word boomerang. It's so easy. Boomerang Network. I remember Boomerang Network as a kid. I watched Boomerang TV all the time. It was a thing. It still is. Oh, we got likes. They are not going to be really a big concern for us, but if we had more equipment, then they would be dangerous to us because they could steal our shield. Hence the reason likes in Breath of the Wild, in Tears of the Kingdom, often drop shields. They in this game would steal your shield. And actually, they can steal your shield in Tears of the Kingdom too. But we have a small shield, and they can't steal your small shield. They can only steal your big one. Okay, so we got the ladder. If you haven't played Zelda 1 yet, the ladder is used to go over small gaps. Small one-block gaps. Banana Dev. Somebody named Banana Dev in the chat? Oh yeah, Banana Dev is in the chat. Welcome, Banana Dev. Can I reach from here? I'm gonna guess no. I don't think I can. Earlier, it looked like it was a pretty big gap. Apparently, the reason Zelda was made was because Miyamoto had referred to the creation of Zelda as an attempt to bring to life a miniature garden for players to play with in each game. Yeah. I believe that is the interpretation I've heard as well. And I rather like it. Okay. And him exploring in his childhood backyard was another inspiration. Okay, there is one little itty-bitty enemy here. And it's done. That's the snake dungeon. That looks like the snake, yeah. And if you look at this and say to yourself, wait, that doesn't look like a snake, it's okay, everybody agrees with you. It doesn't really look like a snake. Now you can tell there's a bombable wall here because the eyeball of the snake doesn't have anything on the map, meaning it's probably a secret location. So we can do that to skip a little bit of the areas here. Let's just skip this room. I don't want to deal with keys. We got the item for the dungeon already, so we're doing solid. Okay, one moment. I have to use the fire as I enter the dungeon room. Okay. Okay, made it through. The boss is right here, so we're in a kind of a predicament here, because I don't have any way of healing before we get here. I don't even know what this boss is. We got bombs. That's, something. And rupees. That's not helpful either. Okay. So we do not have hearts. We only have 2 hearts going in here. And I have no idea what this boss is. Eek. Well, let's see what it is. Hopefully we can beat it this one time. We can beat it quickly. Oh, it might be the spider. No, it's Aquamentus. Okay. No, not Aquamentus. This is a Gleeok. This is a Gleeok, I believe, right? Yeah, this is a Gleeok. Gleeok and Aquamentus are similar, but not the same. We're gonna see if this works. That doesn't work on it. Ooh, gee. This is not gonna be easy. We're gonna give it a shot. Ah! Yeah, okay. So what we need to do is we need to get a potion for this. Oh, bombs might have worked, but sword is how speedrunners do that part. I did see a speedrun of this once, and speedrunners don't use bombs, they use a sword. So we need to find hearts along the way. What can we do here? Because there's no nearby fairy fountains. Well, we could try and jog all the way back if we want to. That's kind of excessive, but yeah, let's try that. Let's jog all the way back, get some fairies, heal up, come back here, and hopefully find some money along the way so we could buy a potion. A potion would be so helpful for this. Okay. Freaking Zora. That's a bit superfluous. No, I don't believe that the potion would be superfluous. The potion is going to be really helpful when we get to the boss to make sure we have enough health to tank through the fight. But for this, we're going to need to make sure we kill every single enemy we come across, just to be safe. Except that guy. That guy gets to live. How old is Link in this game? I believe the developer said he was anywhere from like 12 to 13. In the TV show, which happens after this, he's 15. So you could picture him being around that age or younger. And then in the sequel, he is 16. But these are all developer interviews and CD covers that we're getting this information from, so you could come up with your own theory too, and it's totally valid. I just need 1 rupee now, actually. I just need 1 rupee. Can I get 1? That would be great. Yes, we can. We can get 1 rupee. All right. With 1 rupee, that gives us... Oh, we didn't even need that rupee. We could have bought this earlier. We can get the blue potion. It's a one-time use potion. We can work with that. And then we are going to go to the 4th dungeon. And remember, this is the last one we're doing tonight. How's the stream going? Is everybody doing all right? Oh, yeah, looks like everybody's doing fine. Everybody's functioning. Okay. Whew. A little bit scary. I almost got hit by the keys there. Can I bomb the wall in front of us? Maybe. Let's see. Because if we could, that'd be an awesome shortcut. No, we can't. No, I got hit. Oh, but because we have the tunic, we take half as much damage, and that was a quarter damage. This game doesn't have quarter damage. Well, it does, but it doesn't show it to you, so it counts as full health. Awesome. We can live with that. We can work with this. This is the weird room, so we're gonna need the candle. Okay. Okay. I'm focusing very heavily now. Okay. Whew. Whew. I think we're good. And we got some money and timer. Let's kill these enemies and hope we get a heart from it. Because a heart would guarantee that we have enough health to move on to the next part. Nope. Nope. Oh, hiya! Is that what you guys were joking about? Link having a voice crack while saying hiya because he's a teen? Yeah. That's fair. That's fair. He's only 17 in Ocarina of Time, I believe, right? If even that. Oh, dang, I can't go this way. Oh, okay, that's great. I was in the doorway and he just like... When you're in doorways, you can't attack enemies. And, but usually you're safe if you're right here, but I was not. The enemy did not like that. He did not like me hiding in the doorway. Bread is good? I agree. Yeah, the dungeon map square appears to be blue as well. A light blue. A very light blue. Or maybe it's just the white. It's kind of hard for me to actually tell. Oh, we took a different entrance than we normally do. That was fine. That was fine. Barely made it through that. Walk into the waterfall. That is a secret in order to guide you to the silver sword, which we already got. We're way beyond you, old man. That's probably why the light tunic is light blue, so the map square doesn't clash with the background. Ah, interesting hypothesis. I like that. Waterfall. More bombs. And hearts. Okay. Yo. If we could get one more heart, then we don't even need the potion. No, we need the potion. We're probably gonna need the potion. That's okay. Okay. There you go, little guy. Nice job, Link. Whew. Okay. Let's try the bombs. People suggested it earlier. No, did not do anything. We gotta get up to close and personal. Okay, that didn't work. I think we have to go for the neck. Oh. It's not taking damage. There we go. We got it. We didn't need the potion. Gleeok down. You guys remember that from Tears of the Kingdom? That's what it used to look like. And that's not even as bad as they get. They have a four-headed Gleeok in this game. And you guys thought that Tears of the Kingdom Gleeoks were bad. It does look a bit like a dinosaur. I agree. This is a dinosaur map. Or it kind of looks like Purple Guy from FNAF. Leaning over. I seared that into your brain. Whew! Alright! We did it! I want to kill his key hat so I could have an ending that's proper. Come on. Come on. Come on, little guy. Okay. Can I kill it? No, he's invincible. Get down from here. Get down from there. You fool. There we go. Thank you guys for watching. We're going to end it there. That was a good stream. A little bit longer than I expected. And didn't get nearly as much done as I thought we would. But we ate lots of bread. My parents are going to be asking tomorrow where all the bread went. So that's good. And, well, I dropped my bread wrapper. And I got the footage I needed for some of the stuff I'm going to be using in the video later next week. So, thank you everybody for stopping by. I'll pray us out. If you don't want to hear that, you know, you can close your ears. But I think this is great. So, I'll pray us out and then we'll get going. Oh, there we go. Dear God, thank you that we were all able to be a part of this stream today. Help everybody to have a good rest of their week and next week as they go into whatever they're doing, whether that's school or work. And help us to all be there for one another to try and help us through whatever crazy time we're going through. In Jesus' name, amen. Alrighty. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. And until I see you next time, have fun. Storm the castle. Oh, and thank you, Gail. I see that. You gave a $2 donation. I got to recognize that at the very end. Have a nice night, everybody.